Too bloody hot. I don't care if it's Monday. I'm having a beer and I'm going to talk to you lovely people because yeah, I need to cool off. We've got 3 degrees beer there on the PD, and I'm not interested in the footy tonight. Football's on tomorrow, so I'm not going to go live tomorrow because England match is on. So it just felt like the right thing to do. It's hot, can't go live tomorrow. Sod it. I know it's Monday. Who cares? Let's get this shared out. 2 seconds. Share it to the old Facebook. Bosh. Right, I'm going to get a beer poured because at the minute I'm talking to myself. There's my glass. There we go. Gonna pour a Lowenbrau without showing off my bum. Oh. Jesus. She's a little bit of a lively one, shall we say. Somebody's joined. Who we got in? Oh dear. Who is joined and are you going to join me for a beer on a Monday? I'm bloody sweating. And Mrs. is at work. Football's on tomorrow, so I can't go live. So why not have a beer? And instead of having a beer on my own, I thought I'd come and chat to you lot. Look at the head on that. Too excited to have a beer, I couldn't concentrate on the pour. Oh, that is needed. I've got a fan on as well. If you can hear a humming noise in the background, I do apologise. But it's the humidity. It's absolutely crazy levels of humidity today. And I just can't deal with it. I'm fat and I'm too pale for this hot weather. I can't be dealing with it. Too fat, too pale. And this beer is definitely cooling me down. 3 degrees. Oh. Cheers, people. Bush. Who we got in the chat? According to my screen, there's 6 people in. Is anybody going to say hello to me? Who we got? And somebody's liked as well. Thank you, whoever liked it. It cannot beat a nice cold lager on a scorching hot day. Stephen's in. How you doing, Stephen? Cheers, big ears. Mum's in. Mummy Beer Monster's in. Paul's in. He says hi. How you doing, Paul Blaze? Cheers to you all, people. Wow, we just shot up. All of a sudden, loads of people are coming. How you all doing, people? It's Monday. The missus is at work. I'm not going live tomorrow because the England match is on. I'm sweating. It's so humid. I've got a fan in my face and I'm still sweating. So I thought, sod it. I know it's Monday, but I'm going to have a nice cold... I'm staring at the perfect draft that says 3 degrees. I thought I'm having a cold beer to refresh myself. And instead of having it on my own, I thought I'd come and chat to you guys. Making up excuses now, and any excuse. Yeah, because I can't go live tomorrow, I'm doing the Cheeky Tuesday. I thought, why not come on the old phone and have a few beers tonight and cool down at the same time. Well, you got some comments coming through it. How's your day? It's not been bad, just too hot. Too hot for me. I'm too pale and too fat for this weather. Hot Sugar Boy. Cheers, Hot Sugar Boy. Andrew Stevens. Hey, mate. How you doing, Andrew Stevens? Steven says, hi, all good. Got Orchard Pig on the PD at 1 degrees. Oh, Stephen, you're making me jealous now. I need that Perfect Draft Pro so I can go down to even 0 degrees, can't you? One day I'll get one, mate. One day I'll get one, especially if I've got people like you keep rubbing it in. My one's better than yours. Paul Blades, I'm subbing to you because you're a nice guy. Thank you very much, Paul Blades. I thought you was already subbed. I thought I recognised your name. But Paul's quite a common name, I suppose. Thank you, mate. Cheers to that, bud. Ace of Mace at 12. Nice Negro. Oh. I do apologise for that. Would you rather watch a tree grow or... Yeah. I think we... yeah. We might have to get rid of that guy, somebody. Because he's trying to make me say racist things. Bosh I'm sat on the beach having some lovely beers, watching the sun go down. Enjoy, Jamie. Having a couple of beers in Germany. Nice one, mate. What are you drinking, Jamie? Stephen White, I'm sure about zero. I'm not sure about zero. Oh, yeah, some people say that. Can we? Wouldn't it freeze though? I thought liquid froze at zero. I appreciate it, mate. Oh, even at three though. I would go colder if I could in this weather. It's nice to have that option with the Pro, I suppose, to go down to one when it's scorching hot. I mean, this tasted nice yesterday, this Lambrell, but today, just like beer for me is a mood thing as well. Like when you're hot, sometimes like something can just taste better, you know. Or on a cold winter's night, a stout can really hit the spot. And the stout you gave a 7 out of 10 might be like a 9 at that present time. So the mood can really affect your scoring in that. For me, I apologise if I've missed anyone's comments because there's quite a few going through. Mr. DC, I've been 2 days since there's an good smell of burnt plastic. My son calls it a smell of Chinese shops. What are we breathing? Yeah, God, Jesus. I get the fans that react to temp when they turn. Why not? Mr. Nobody, I dare you to search. No, you're alright, mate. Lewis, hey, chubby dubby happy. How you doing, mate? Paul Blaze, what do you think? Who do you think will win the Euros? I've got a feeling Germany because they got a home advantage, didn't they? France have not played well. England have not playing well. Maybe Spain. Spain have been good. I'd say based on who's playing the best at the minute, Spain or Germany. But you don't know, do you? England could bore us all to a 1-0 every game win or something. You just don't know. I'd like to see an underdog win it if it ain't England, you know. Somebody to surprise us all. Michael Slogan's in. You read my mind. I'm drinking because it's hot tomorrow, but a hangover with hot weather to deal with tomorrow. And you go live, perfect timing. Just drink loads of water. What I'll do after I finish drinking tonight, I'll just drink like a litre of water, wake up in the morning, have another litre. I don't really get bad hangovers at all because when I'm not drinking beer, I drink a hell of a lot of water actually. Lewis, hello chubby, how you doing? Finally, what you had stuck inside come out your stomach. Bitburger, 18 cans for 9 quid. Jesus, mate, enjoy it. Hello from Ukraine, how are you? Hello, Artel Studio. I hope you're doing all well with the situation and that out there, mate. Paul Blades, yep. Summer Rhyme, hey dude, I have to say something. What do you want to say, mate? Say we could bring a comeback. Jamie Watt and Paul, you from Sheffield, down the Blades. Just my opinion, I tried that Tyskie, not very nice. You didn't enjoy it? I don't think it's like a weldy sort of beer, but I think it's an okay beer for the price you pay, if that makes sense, you know, compared to, I mean, the other options at that price. At least, well, it depends what one you've had as well, because you get a Netherlands brewed one and a Polish brewed one. The Polish brewed one is a lot better than the Netherlands brewed one, personally. That's what I would say. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Mid, how are you doing? Thank you for asking. Would you say you will face each other in the Euro finals? England, Germany. I don't know. I really don't know. I've not looked at the possibilities of who could face each other, if that makes sense. Now, Jamie, I'm from Torquay. Rocchio Barchaz. What kind of beer are you drinking? I'm drinking a German lager called Lowenbrau. It's 5.2% German lager. It is really hitting the spot because it's very hot here today, very humid. And I've got a fan on and I'm still sweating. So yeah, this beer's just really cooling me down. It's 3 degrees, the beer. It's on the old perfect draft like beer machine there. So it's nice and cold and it's a keg beer. So yeah, German keg beer, can't complain at that, can you? Spoilt little brat. I'm a United fan. Evening, Mr. Ronald. How you doing, Mr. Ronald? Cheers to you, mate. Bosh. Paul, after something they changed the Cronenberg. You wonk? You work? Oh, I thought you said sorry. You wonk. I'm on my phone, so the writing's really small. So yeah, Andrew Stevens just had a Waldorf Schwarzwald Weissy. Now, wow, it sounds nice because it's got one of them strong names. A lot of the beers, and German beers, and that with their strong names like Franziskaner and all that, they tend to be really good, don't they? The England one. Lucky I got some Stella Unfiltered left. Just gonna pop out to the garden. Why not, mate? Stella Unfiltered's a nice little drop in it. My local beer selection is wank now. It's choice of Peroni, Foster's, and Cruz Campo and Amstel. Not gonna lie, Cruz Campo is probably your favourite out of them. Oh, mate, it's a bad situation when you resort to that. Oh, I mean, I'd probably pick Peroni if it is me, but I'm not a fan of it. At the moment, I'm on a real Budweiser from Czech Republic. Budvar, that is, yeah. The original Bud. Budweiser Budvar, Czech brewed one. Much better than that shit they drink in America. If you've not tried it, who do you support, mate? I'm an Arsenal fan, mate. Arsenal fan. I'm not like crazy football person. I used to be when I was younger, but as I've got older, I've got loads of kids and that. I just don't have the time to watch all the games and that. I still like check the results and that, watch the occasional game, but I'm not like a die-hard fan or nothing like that. Um, Back in the day, in the Invincibles and all that, that's when I was well into it. What kind of beer are you drinking? John, I'm drinking Lauenbrau. It's a German lager on the Perfect Draft beer machine. There we go. So it's a draft lager off a keg. Have you tried Warsteiner? It is a lovely. It's German. It's lovely. Of course it is, mate. Jamie Watton. 20 cans for €9.50. Wow, mate. That's a deal and a half, isn't it? Just before a Waldorf special gold. I'm on the squash tonight. Up at 5. Oh, fair dues, mate. I don't blame you. What have I done? Odin's truck. Freddie Burst. I'm enjoying my cans of Lek at the minute. It's 5% of. It's a Polish, isn't it? It's a Polish lager. It's a very easy drinking lager. There's no off taste. It's a nice clean lager. Very suitable for a hot day. If it's as hot where you are today as it is here, I'd quite happily drink that. Definitely. DS is in the house. How are we doing, DS, mate? Good to see you, bud. Hey, Adam, I hope all is well. Just finished watching your video. Can't believe someone had the balls to recommend you give up the beer monster act. How could you do that? You're the beer monster. Yeah, it's not really an act. I'm a bit of an idiot, if you know what I mean. Like, I'd like to have a joke around and that. Especially with my anxiety and that. I'm not very comfortable in front of the camera, although it may not seem it. So that's my kind of way as well to kind of deal with it, I guess. Try to just make a joke, laugh it off. That's how I deal with things. And I struggle to be serious at times, I guess. But that's just me. Slightly exaggerated version of me sometimes because I'm trying to do these beer reviews quickly within 10 minutes. So I'm trying to talk fast and I'm trying to make it a bit entertaining as well, rather than just be like everyone else. I'm trying to do it my way, because there's lots of different people. If you want somebody who doesn't act like an idiot like me sometimes, there's plenty of channels out there like that, I just do it my way. Wish I could have a beer. It's not even that. Honestly, this is my Adam. Yeah, that's my mum in the chat. Linda Sheehan, that's my mum. It's not an act. My mum's in the chat, and I'm not like, oh, mummy's here. I could just be me because that's the way I am around my mum as well. Being on the beach all day, it costs 18 quid all day for 2 crates. Mate, that's quality. Drinking a quality beer as well for that price. Over here, God, you get Tesco value 2%, wouldn't you? What's that Lauenbrau like, mate? Good as Krombacher, Hofbrau. Oh, it's good. It's on the Perfect Draft. It's lovely. I'm not too sure about drinking it from a bottle or what. I've only tried it on the PD, to be honest, apart from years ago when it was like a thing. It's 5.2%, but I don't taste it. It's a little bit sweet, but it has like kind of a nice, there's like an addictive sweetness to it, if you know what I mean. Right, I'm going to pour another one. Yeah, I apologise if I miss your comments, guys. If this ain't important, just write it again. Just don't spam. I'm reading as many as I can, but I have missed some. I'll be back. I need to do homework. Fair enough, Paul. Go and do your homework, mate. Be you and don't change a thing. It's like sometimes you get people saying, like, I really like your channel, I really like your reviews, but like drop the silliness, which that's not for some people. But I'd rather, I enjoy just being me. I could do it seriously and take it really seriously, but everybody does that, really, don't they? You're entertaining when you're not being serious. SDS. Just finished the Hertog Jan Pilsner 2 days ago on PD. Now on the Hasselroder. Andrew Hasselroder is lovely. It's a proper Pilsner. It's got that Pilsner bite on the end. I did enjoy that keg. That's one of my favourite kegs, that Hasselroder. But Hertog Jan Grand Pilsner is also one of my favourite kegs as well. They're just different, aren't they? One says it's a Pilsner, the Hertog Jan Pilsner, but it's not really. But it's still very nice. Whereas the Hasselroder is more of a traditional Pilsner, isn't it? Do you need to try the new Peroni Capri bottle? I've not tried that yet, Freddie. Have they had? I've heard they are very refreshing. Heard a few good things. I've not tried it. I've seen it. I think it's just where I'm not really a fan of the normal Peroni as such. Last time I had it out of a can, it was dreadful. It used to be nice, but it got changed, didn't it? It used to be stronger as well. But yeah, unfortunately, it's been changed. Patron Sant Pat Tate. I like you, mate, but you're not be yourself. But could you not be yourself? Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's a strange comment, isn't it? You're better than real Al Craft beer. I'll watch his videos, but drink to keep my eyes open every morning. Sleep, not drink. I was gonna say, Jesus, Andrew Stevens, best Peroni is the original one in Italy. Yeah, that's it. You can get that in home bargain sometimes, the red Peroni. It's definitely a lot better than what's the blue one? Peroni Nazuri or something. I don't know, they've got all mad names, haven't they? Freddie Burst, all Peroni in my local sounds. The Peroni in my local sounds very strange, but has like a coin after. Yeah, probably like, coin aftertaste. So you could call that like a metallic-y sort of. You get it in a lot. I don't know if it's UK brewed, but a lot of the UK brewed lagers have that kind of aftertaste. It's not a bitterness. Well, it is a bitterness, but it's like a metally, metallic, sometimes arsehole-like bitterness. And it's just off-putting. And once you zone into that flavour of that, once you notice it, you really struggle to drink it. And it's just, yeah. It didn't used to bother me so much. I started doing the beer reviews, and when you've tried some of the best beers in the world, and then you go back to drinking like, I don't know, a can of Carling, you're like, Jesus Christ. It's not even snobbery. It just makes you realise how shit it really is. And if that's all you've ever drunk, you don't know no different. Do you know what I mean? But a few years ago, that was me. I didn't know any different. But name a car for an edit. A car for an edit. Do you want a serious one or a Lada? Andrew Stevens, but yes, the Hertog Grand Pro isn't really a Pilsner, but awesome. Yeah, that's it. That was my only gripe with it. I gave it like a 9 out of 10, maybe higher than that, 9 something. Yeah, I loved it as well, but it's just not a Pilsner for me. A lot of beers are calling themselves pilsners when they're not. And if you're not sure what a pilsner is, try Pilsner Quell. That's the beer that invented pilsners. So it has to be somewhat similar to that, as far as being very bitter, having a bite to it, and spice, and you know. And there's just so many beers. I don't know, just put it on there because it sounds cool or whatever. I don't know. Uh, but then you get different, like now it's become like German style pilsners, Czech style pilsners. It's sort of evolved, I guess. Freddie Burst found a Beavertown Nectar Haze edition on draft in the pub Shepherd's Bush, and it was never hazy. It was very hazy. Never had a pint like it. It went down lovely. Never seen it in any other pub, sadly. Nectar Haze. I'm not sure I've had that one actually. I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. Because that brewery's gone downhill a bit. I don't know if you know, but they've been taken over by Heineken, and they've sort of messed about with the beer a bit, so they can make more money. A lot of people, I was never really a fan of them because when they were good, it was a bit before I started drinking craft beer and that. So yeah, I've only really tried it since it's been the Heineken stuff, so I don't personally know much difference. Andy MCL picked up a few Menabrias the other night just for something different. I have to say, I was really impressed compared to many. Menabria's great, especially in the weather at the minute. Well, I don't know where you're from, but it's very hot here, and it's a nice, easy drinking, clean tasting lager. No arsehole in that beer. Have the Hackebeck Pils next on Perfect Draft. Paul rate my beer, doesn't rate it, but I heard different from others. Yeah, give it a try yourself, because we're all different, aren't we? It depends what you like from your lagers, doesn't it? I've not tried it personally. I will give it a try though. I'm waiting for it to be on offer. Type bastard. Yeah, that's what I've not actually bought a single keg at full price yet, and I've tried quite a lot of them. So got to be a bit savvy because full price, there's a big difference. You just wait for the deals. You save about a tenner. Paul's back again. Welcome back, mate. He's done his own work and he's back. Keith Thomas, hello, Adam. You're doing well. What's that? Hope you're doing well. And I hope you had a great day on the beach. If you went, no, we didn't go in the end, Keith. Good to see you, Keith, mate. The weather was a bit moody the next day. So, yeah, we didn't go to the beach, unfortunately. We really wanted to as well, but the weather let us down. So we just went crabbing locally. I don't live near the sea, but there's like the River Medway, and there's like a kind of a place called Riverside, and you can walk right out in the middle of the river on like a little island, and you can go crabbing there. And it's nice, but it's a little bit dangerous for the nipper. Like, he's only 2, and you kind of have to stop him trying to kill himself, me and his mum. But the other kids that were doing the crabbing loved it. Yeah, it's kind of one of them ones. Andres FAO there, mate. Bush, evening to you. Andrew Stevens got it for 27. What the I forgot what you're about now. Is that the Hackebeck? Is it 27 quid at the minute? I might have to check that one out, mate. Paul Blades, who's your favourite footballer? Are you talking present or just all time? All time, it'd probably be Dennis Bergkamp. I also really like Tony Adams, Patrick Vieira. No, it's the Arsenal players. I like Tom Ree, but I just love watching Bergkamp play. He's just he could just do stuff that nobody else could do. Now, Henry could as well, but in a different sort of way. Hack was a few days ago. All time, yeah, probably Bergkamp. Probably Bergkamp. Just, yeah, it was just great, and he made everyone better around him. Even if he didn't, it wasn't about the goals for him. He could score a banger, but he just so many good assists. Just the control of the ball, just a great player. And he was crap when he first came to Arsenal. Once he got going, Jesus. But also, like, I don't know, players like Ronaldinho and stuff like that have really been entertaining to watch. I've never liked Ronaldo. He's just selfish arrogant. Like since he done that thing against Rooney years ago, like 20 years ago in Euros, where he sort of got him sent off and then done a little wink. I just thought, oh no, flash git. He's class, yeah. What about you, Paul? Who's your favourite footballer of all time? And people in the comments, let me know your favourite footballers of all time are. Mr. Chico says Maradona for me. Oh yeah, he was. Not that anyone asked. Yeah. Who's your favourite footballers of all time? That's a good question, that is, because if you do all time, then you could get some really oldies in that no one's heard of, or you get like 10 years ago players or present even. Hope you're having a great evening with me and your fans. Yeah, I'm enjoying just cooling down, drinking a few lagers, Paul. It's I say hot and it's refreshing. I say misses the work. I'm a bit bored. I'm a bit footballed out. I think I'm waiting for the England game tomorrow, which is probably going to be boring, but hopefully not. Hopefully we can get going. Yeah, why not have a beer and have a chat? Do something productive with me time. Otherwise I'll probably be sitting in the front room. Probably would have had a beer anyway, watching boring football. You watch everybody tell me how amazing the game tonight is now, and I've missed it. They've not been the best games, have they? Where is your accent from? Well, I'm originally from South East London, mate, around the Woolwich sort of area. But I live in Kent now, so it's probably a bit of a mixture between South East London, Essex. It sounds very similar to the Essex, some people say. Perhaps a little bit of Kent in there, but there's not really much difference between Kent and London. Pele for me. My mum says Pele. Oh yeah, he was class, wasn't he? Oh, Pele. Rest in peace. He died recently, didn't he? About a year ago or something, was it? 2 years ago. Stephen White, indeed. What time is on your tattoos? Times. Look, it's got 3 of my kids. The time they were born, and the date on the clock is the date they were born, and it's got like their initial for each kid. But yeah, I've only got 3. I need some more tattoos, but yeah, all in good time, I suppose. I'm not really a fan of getting tattooed, to be honest. It doesn't go well with my anxiety, shall we say. When I had this one done, I ended up in hospital having a scan on my brain because I passed out and smashed my head on a brick wall. So, a little bit worried to have another one done. Although this is this was a one tattoo. I'd only done a tiny bit before I passed that, and then when I went back, because I knew what I was expecting, I was alright the second time, and I had the rest of the whole thing done. So I might be alright. Rad Tingle, amazing. Oh, thank you, mate. Keith Thomas says, glad it's nice where you are, Adam. It looks like it's going to rain in any minute here. South Wales must be because we're surrounded by mountains. Yeah, it's been lovely. Well, I say lovely. Like the sun's been lovely, but it's been a very humid day, and that's the problem with the heat over here. It's that kind of heat, And when I was cooking dinner earlier, I was sweating. It was horrible. I had a fan right on my face in the kitchen when I was cooking dinner, and I just wish kids ate salad, because I would have bought a couple of bags of salad. I probably wouldn't even bother to chop it up. Just open them up, put a bit of dressing on it, and maybe like a tin of tuna or something. Here you go, it's dinner. One of them days where you don't want to be cooking, But yeah, I ended up cooking. We had chicken and chorizo with pasta and like a slightly spicy sauce I made to go with it. It was very nice with a bit of cheese. Very interesting. More children per chicken. Oh god, I should wear my glasses, shouldn't I? I've done with them again. I think they're in the front room, I'm not sure, but I know my baby kept taking them off my face earlier, and he had like chocolate on his hands, so they're filthy anyway. Need a good clean. Can you tell? You can tell you're from London. How you say your beer review? How you say beer in your beer review? All right. Yeah, I mean I've lived in London longer than I've lived in Kent, and like moving to Kent is not, the accent's not like drastic enough to probably change the way you would speak. So my mum's from Bermondsey in London, but then we moved to like the Abbey Wood sort of area. My favourite footballer would be Cristiano Ronaldo, Pele, and Di Stefano. Great players. I've not seen so much of Di Stefano, to be honest, but I do know of him. I just don't like Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not like a great player, don't get me wrong. It's just him as a person, so that puts me off him. Just his personality as a player. Well, yeah, not now. He should just retire, really. But I suppose if he's making loads of money, good luck to him. Mum and Dad from London Cockney, yeah. So yeah, I suppose I was brought up by a couple of, my mum and dad are Cockney, so I suppose it might be a slightly kind of Cockney accent as well. Mixture of Cockney and South East London, maybe, I don't know. Some people say I sound like Danny Dyer, I don't know where they get that from. His prime was insane. 24 people in, thank you people. If you could do me a favour and hit that like button, just helps the algorithms apparently on YouTube if you want to. Only if you're enjoying it, of course. Not begging. Right, let's pour another beer. We're going down very easily. Mind you, to be fair, it probably seemed like I drank that last one really quick. But for some reason, this keg is foaming like a madman. Look at that. I don't know why. I probably haven't let it settle long enough because, yeah, impatience, I guess. I have got a couple of cans of Velderschloffen in the fridge. Probably thinking, what the hell is Velderschloffen? It's some beer brewed by the German Purity Lord that you can buy for like 4 cans of $3.50 in Asda. If you're on a tight budget and you want a beer that's very good for 400 or 500ml cans for $3.50 in Asda, Velderschloffen is not a bad option. Okay, of course it's not like amazing, but for the price, spot on. Michael Slocum, at least you don't live in Somerset. If you did, you'd get a farmer's accent, even though I'm from Bristol. God, I couldn't imagine me talking like a farmer. I don't even know how Tom really talks. I roll my crops. I don't even know. Somerset, is it something like that? Somerset. The only person I can remember from Somerset is that Josie bird who used to be in Big Brother. Yep, I've done both top G. It's Keg Monster o'clock, says Paul. How you doing, Paul Greenwood? I see you commenting on the video earlier. Thank you for that, mate. I do appreciate it. You having a drink tonight? A naughty Monday pint? It's too hot not to for me. I was just started sweating and it was just... Oh, just look, I've got a fan there. Little fan there. Beer machine with 3 degrees beer, keg beer. I'm a lot happier now. I've got a bit of company to talk to. The kids are in the front room watching TV, being good as gold. So I thought, yeah, let's go live. I've just done their judo. My son Callum won a tournament tonight. He done a tournament and he won the gold medal. I'm really proud of him. Yeah, he's getting really good at it. It's a shame he suffers with a few injury problems though. He's got something wrong with his legs. He like spasm or something. I'm not sure. We're still trying to find out exactly what it is. But it's a shame because it's holding him back a bit. But he slaughtered everyone. He had 4 fights, I think he said. And the longest one went for 10 seconds. So yeah. If you're 13 years old, don't mess with Callum. But he's being trained by my sister-in-law, who is a 2-time world champion at judo. So he's definitely got a good trainer in Auntie Kaz. Cheeky pint tonight? Yes, Paul. What are you drinking, Paul? Enjoy, mate. That's hardly a fan, Adam. Yeah, well, it looks really small from there. Well, it's not. It's not that small. It's not that small. It looks tiny on camera. I don't know why, but it's not that. I'd say it's about a 12-incher. But the fan, my penis, but the fan's about 6 inches. I'm only joking. No, the fan's the fan's about 12 inches. But it looks really small on the camera for some reason. But it's giving me a subtle breeze. But I wanted it closer, to be honest. But then you're just gonna and that'd be annoying because it's not the quietest fan in the world. I must be honest. No. Way to go, Callum. Yeah, he smashed it. He's got a trophy, a gold medal and everything. Flotzinger Heller's bottled German beer. I don't think I've tried that one, Paul, but it's German. I'm sure it's lovely. You enjoy it, mate. Cheers to you, bud. Bash. Keith Thomas, you've had to invest in a aircon. Oh, you have to invest in an aircon, Adam, for the summer before the prices go up through the roof. It's essential. I'd be buggered if I didn't have mine. Oh, I'd love one. I would love one. To be honest with you, they're quite pricey to run, though, aren't they? And we've already got kids that have got like all got PlayStations and Switches, and then you got me like doing my YouTube, and you know the electric bill is pretty steep in our house. I bought a hot tub about 5 years ago, and it cost about £6 a day to have it on. So I've not used it for 3 years. It's a shame because I used to love it. I was just sitting there in the summer with a beer in my hand. But like, the problem is, even if you're not using it, you have to have it on to keep it warm, and you have to keep like the chlorine and all that going and stuff. So it's, if you're gonna use it, you got to use it for it to be worth it, like every day, you know. Might have to get it out though. Might have to soon. Hello, it's been so hot today. It certainly has, Chew Amy Lou. How you doing, Chew Amy Lou? It's good to see you again. I have noticed you've joined the lives a couple of times now. And that's why I like doing these ones on the phone. We get random people who find us on the, what are they called, the YouTube short thingy me jig, whatever, that one. Yeah, and we've met some nice people here. Current champion, she's amazing. Yeah. Current champion, she literally just won current champion, but she's 2 world weight as well, isn't she? I may be unpopular, but I've just been sipping on a vocation. Roll with it. If you're enjoying it, mate, who cares if it's unpopular? Vocation, roll with it. I'm not sure if I've tried it, to be honest, but if it's vocation, can't be that bad, can it? Michael Slogan, you've had a 12 inches, you mean 48 inches. And did not mind it. Oh yeah, I've had. You're talking about me? What I've had? You bastard. Yeah, it's just to remind everyone that I've had something 5 foot shoved up my arse in my operation. 16-inch fans here really do the job. Yeah. There we go, Stephen. Mine's bigger than yours again. Andrew Stevens, Samuel Smith's Vice in the pub, very nice, yes, lovely, mate. Keith Thomas, yeah, I was gonna bring my hot tub out, but it does cost a lot of money to run. I mean, I bet it's even more expensive now to run out. I'd rather have an aircon, yeah. At the minute, I think I'd rather have an aircon in my face. That Ian made that and beer was £2.19 in Morrison's. And I got 2. Oh, why not, mate? I was in Curry's the other day, and I see the Dyson fans, bladeless fans. And I thought, what a load of shit. They look cool, but they don't really give off much. And at the end of the day, it's just the same thing. They just don't have a blade that spins around. But they're like 300 or 400 quid. Nah, I don't think they're worth the money somehow. You're just paying for the name and just for a fan that looks cool, but it's just the same as any other fan. I might be wrong, but yeah, I tested it out in the shop and I was like, 24 quid a day for mine. Oh, for your hot tub, Jesus. Yeah, it's probably gone right up because this was like 5 years ago when I tested how much it cost on the meter. To be honest, I'm not a fan of those. Not a fan of what? Fans or hot tubs? Or aircons? It's mad. Yeah, that's crazy. 24 quid a day. Oh, Dysons are really crap. Yeah. Well, I mean, I only tried it, like, play with them in the shops. They had all different ones, and I didn't see the appeal apart from it looked cool. Adam is the goat. I was just scrolling through YouTube and saw your live, and I was the second person, and plus I really like your stream. Thank you very much, Paul. Cheers, mate. Second person in as well was you, mate, and he's not even subscribed. Just randomly see it. Enjoying. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you checking me out. XSM. I always do weekly 4x beer cans for whatever. It's at Morrison's and Tesco's. It's my tradition. Oh, is that like the 4 for 3 deal? XSM. Yeah, I do that quite often as well. When I first started the channel, I've done all like them sort of ones now in the supermarkets, but that is soon my go-to because I could get 4 different beers and get one of them worked out free. Like, I meant to say, Adam, the Iron Maiden beer you had on the video earlier was £2.19 at Morrison's. Don't go to Morrison's, go to Asda. £1.19 in Asda. Definitely was £1.19. I'm not mistaken on the price. But it wasn't a part of the 4 for 3 deal. But it was mixed in with the beers that are a part of the 4 for 3 deal. So that's a bit of a sneaky one. Well, I was in there earlier because we do our weekly shops on Mondays, and I couldn't see it actually. I didn't like look maybe I didn't look properly, or maybe it was sold out because that's very cheap. It's not an amazing beer, but it's an amazing beer for the money. And it's quite weak, 3.4%, but it's very sessionable. There's no off taste to it. It's quite simple, but it kind of hits the spot on a hot day. GeoSmart Pro are fans to get, not cheap. Probably out of my price range there, mate. I'm a cheap whore. Only fans, what type of fans you've got? Me. What fans you got? Only fans. That's where I get me tits out. Yep, I join, I subscribe. Thank you very much, Paul. Welcome, mate. So it's a beer review channel, but I go live twice a week as well. And we do what we're doing today. I have a beer, people have a beer with me, and we talk nonsense. Or whatever comes up, we have a bit of fun. A lot of the people in the chat know each other and that from the last live and stuff like that. So you make friends, you see the same faces and that if you join regularly, and you make friends in that. So it's cool. I've made loads of friends doing it, and people have made friends in the chat as well. It's really nice. Danny says Dysons are crap. Should I try a dissuck? I got I nearly read it. I got a massive Dyson, about 4 foot, for the bedroom last year for about 200 quid from 700. For 200 quid is spot on. Yeah, for 700 quid though for a fan. Jesus Christ. I want a robot that could fetch me a beer for 700 quid. Cheery with Amy Lou. I love happy bubbly lives, and you'll always bring it, which is why I come back. Thank you, Cheery with Amy Lou. I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm not always happy, but I'm quite happy today. Because for the first time all day, I look a bit sweaty. I think that's just a bit of like light from the, or maybe that's like old sweat and the light shining on it. But I'm not sweaty anymore. I think I just had a Belgian beer before I started the live, by the way. Has anybody tried this? Cherry Tooth it's called. I hate fruit beers, but I really liked it. So it's like, sometimes you think you don't like a style of beer, persevere with it a bit, because like genuinely, the last cherry beer I had, I said it tasted like a woman's not that I know what it tastes like, but a woman's menstrual cycle. I said it reminded me of a woman's menstrual cycle, but this one's really nice. It's like cherry and almond for me, with like subtle spice, You've got a bit of alcohol warmth in there. The review of that should be up tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, check it out. It shocked me because I was like, before I even started, I was like, I'm not gonna like this beer, but it was sent to me by one of the subscribers, so I thought, let's review it. It's not one I would have brought, but I'm glad he sent it to me because I probably never would have tried it had he not sent it. So it's one of them ones, you know, it's where sometimes you get the unexpected beer that you like, sort of thing. Sorry if I've missed anybody's comments again. I think that might have suited me, Adam, especially if it's not too gassy. What was that, Keith? Sorry, I apologise. What is? It's 8% though. 8%, you don't need too many of them bad boys. Subscribe to the legends, you won't regret it. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, mate. Michael's bigging me up. Nobody, I will always be in your community. I'm new here, only subbed the other day. Yeah, I remember you from the other day. Not mentioning names, but I used to watch another beer reviewer, but he's gone from reviewing beer to reviewing Aldi frozen food. You seem to be more about the beer. Thumbs up. Yeah, I'm definitely about the beer. I've done a couple of snack reviews with the kids to get them involved in that with the YouTube. I can't give them beer, can I? Wish I bloody could. Might send them to bed early. Speaking of that, kids. Hey man, Tyler, come here a sec. Sorry, I've just reminded me. What's the time? Yeah, you need to go to bed now. Can you tell your siblings it's bedtime, please? It's 9:30. Mum told me to send you up at 9, so don't complain. You got an extra half hour out of me, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't tell your mother.
Alright.
Right, come here. What's that?
I just wanted to put it on.
Did you wear it to judo?
No.
No. And Sally? He's off to bed. Little Lynn, he's got school tomorrow. Yeah, tell Callum and Layla to turn off their gadgets and go to bed now, yeah?
Yeah. Bye-bye, darlings.
Hey, can you shut the door for me, please, son?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Right, where are we? The original Truth is okay. The golden one. I think I might have tried that, Ronald. I know I tried. I don't know if I reviewed it. Possibly. I've reviewed so many beers now, I literally forget. Because I often buy beers for review and I end up drinking them and I think I've reviewed them and I can't remember if I did review them or not, but I have tried it. You know, sometimes I'm in a shop, I see something, I have to like, put it in YouTube and see if I've done it or not. Simon, yeah. Probably it could have been Simon. Adam is a legend, so everybody sub to Adam. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Paul, mate. Cheers, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you bigging me up. I like his food reviews too. Any farts lately? Casey's in. How we doing, Casey? No, I don't think I've done anything today. My gas has gotten better. You'll be disappointed to hear, Casey, because I've got given these new tablets finally, and they're helping a lot with that. But yeah, I apologise, Casey. You never know though. Stay tuned. I might rip out a bad, nasty, sweaty fart after a few more beers. Casey loves a fart. I'm probably thinking, what is he going on about? The people that have been here before will know what I mean. Good dad, right there, love it. Oh, thanks, mate. Just go to Iceland, buy some burgers, you'll get 100k views. Mental, innit? Yeah, I know. It is mad. But you got to do what you enjoy, ain't you? Out of the internet, what are your go-to German beers? Out of interest, what are your go-to German beers? Been getting into them a lot lately. There's one with a monk on it. Is it Franziskaner? Franziskaner? Oh, got quite a few of them up here. None of them. Is it that? Not this particular version, but does it look like that? This is the Dunkel version, but they do a Weissbier version. Well, they do lots of versions. You sure? Out of interest, go to right. Sorry, I didn't answer your question. Right. Go to German beers. Well, it depends if you're talking about ones you can get over here or not. To be fair, you can't really go wrong with German beer because it's bloody fantastic. There's so many good ones, so many go-to ones. It depends if you're talking about a lager or Weissbier. Weizenbock are nice as well. I really like Weissbier and I really like German lagers. That's it, yeah. Franziska, and I heard one just on my shelf there. You can tell I'm a fan of German beer as well. Yeah, you can get that on the old beer machine on keg. Yeah, it's nice. They do the Franziskaner Weissbier on keg, Franziskaner Keller beer, and they did do a few others, but I think they've been discontinued. German beer is awesome, definitely, mate. Keith Thomas, the Iron Maiden. When I meant at him, if it's not too right, I see, not too gassy. Well, to be honest, Keith, when I reviewed it, I put it in a nucleated glass. I put it in this glass because I was planning on having a Lauren barrel after, and I just thought less washing up. So it was in a nucleate. This is a nucleated glass. It's got the old widget on the bottom, which increases the carbonation. So that's another thing you could do. I don't know if you know about that, Keith, but make sure that you use glasses that are not nucleated. For example, like a traditional owl glass or something like that. If you've got them sort of patterns and that on the bottom, it's gonna give you more carbonation. And also, pour it like if you've got a can or something. Pour it aggressively and knock the carbonation out of it. So when you're doing a perfect draft, don't try and not give it a head. Just knock the carbonation out, pour it aggressively, and like top it up if you have to. German purity law is unique and reassuring. Yeah, that's it. You can pretty much guarantee if it's German, it's got to be at least half decent. Jennifer's in Bush, Beer Monster's ex-wife. Hiya, boys. How you doing, Jennifer? Good to see you. As always. Paul Blades, everybody get as many people as you can to help Adam get 1 million subscribers. I bloody wish. 1 million subscribers. Jesus, so we're going about 2 years and I've got like 2,500, which I'm very happy with actually. But yeah. let's maybe try to get me to 3,000 eventually. 1 million. That's never gonna happen. Drinking, not for drinking beer. Maybe reviewing air fried food or whatever, pot noodles. Keith Thomas, I rang the dentist today, Adam, because I snapped my tooth. Can get an appointment to the end of, or can't get an appointment to the end of August. What a bloody nightmare! I've got a toothache as well. I've had it since last night. One of my teeth like kind of snapped in half at the back in the middle. I'm trying to pull like half of it out because half of it's wobbly, but it just won't budge and it's. Jennifer, you missed my dry day. Well, the football's on tomorrow, Jen, isn't it? So I couldn't go live tomorrow on the cheeky Tuesday. This much excuse anyway. It's been really, really hot here today. Really humid, stupidly hot. Like I can't even get the man breasticles out because I'm too fat. So it's like, have a beer. Got a cold beer sitting there. Perfect draft, 3 degrees, fan. Yeah, and I thought, why not come and have a chat to you lot? Because I want to watch the football. So I'm not really a fan of watch-alongs as such. If I'd done a watch-along, I'd probably do it on like boxing that most people haven't got it, the pay-per-view, and I'll tell them what's going on and that. Actually do a watch along rather than just put it on in the background and drink a beer sort of thing and ignore it. I will make it happen, mate. Don't worry. I believe in you, Paul. Oh yeah, the game tomorrow. Any predictions? I actually predict something slightly different than what we've seen in the first two games. I think England are going to win a bit more comfortably, and then everybody's going to start getting excited for no reason. Because it always happens, doesn't it? Everybody starts believing. I think tomorrow we're going to wake up a bit. We're going to do a bit better, and everyone's going to start putting flags up everywhere and all that because we beat a crap team. Sorry to be negative, but come on. We haven't been very good so far, have we? Just feel wrong not to have beer along. Was save my beer allowance for tomorrow, as probably need to put up with that shit. Yeah, you need a bit. You can always save one for each half for tomorrow. Just have a couple tonight. Right. This is really fun. The first pint's always fine, but then once I've had this loan, bro, look, first pint's fine, and then when I pour another pint out the same glass, it's like you need to clean the glass every time, because the lacing that stays on the glass seems to create loads of foam. Hey, look at that. It's crazy. Michael Slogan says, hot in the next 2 days, you think this is bad? Hot, even hotter than it is now. Jesus, mate, I'm going to struggle. I really struggle. I'm, I say, too fat and too pale for this sort of weather. It's the humidity. I love the sun, but the humidity just does me. Hi, mate, says Harley. Been down recently. Your streams cheer me up. I overdosed. Oh, Jesus, mate. Blimey, I'm really sorry to hear that, mate. I'm only young. Your streams keep me going. Thank you, man. Fucking hell, mate. Harley, just stay strong, mate, yeah? Seriously, mate. Stay strong. Tomorrow's another day. You know, think if you're feeling that low, mate, and I've been there myself, the only way is up, and you just got to take one day at a time and slowly try to heal. But it's not an easy thing, and I'm sorry to hear you've been through that, mate, and I hope you feel better soon. Cheers, mate. Oliver's in. Oliver, if you don't know, if you've heard of the the Tory former Prime Minister David Cameron, Oliver is David Cameron's son. So he's quite famous. Ram 1994, hey up, mate. Drunk 8 cans of Stella, playing golf today. Eee. God, it's good job it ain't the old Stella, mate. You'd be smashed. Jimmy D, it's the weak stuff now, isn't it? Jimmy D, alright, buddy. Good weekend. You live tomorrow? Jim, I'm not going live tomorrow because the football's on, hence why I'm live tonight. And this is so hot and I really fancy the beer. But by the time the football's finished, it's going to be the best part of 10 o'clock. And on a Tuesday night, I just don't think there's going to be much point. So yeah, just thought I'd do it tonight instead. And then obviously I'll be live again on Friday around 8 PM. But Friday's one I'll probably do it on my laptop. I don't know, I'm not promising. Yes, Harley. You'll get there. You'll get this, darling. That's it, mate. Not sure what's worse. Playing golf or drinking Stella. That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, golf's probably quite good if you're good at it. Do you know what I mean? When you ain't got a clue and you just like keep missing all the time. But you know, if you're actually good at it, it's probably quite fun. It's like anything, isn't it? When you're not good at it looks like the most boring thing to. I mean, I used to actually work on a driving range. I used to be the guy picking up the balls. That was my job when I was a youngster. Instead of a paper round, picking up the balls on the driving range. I used to have some finger pushed along, and then when I got older, I had a tractor I drove, and it sucked up all the balls. And everybody used to aim for me. They had these nets and that you could aim for. They were there so people could aim for it and then have bragging rights. No, nobody aimed for the net. Everybody aimed for me, the twat on the tractor going around picking up the balls. And literally, you'd be there picking up the balls, like minding your own business. And then you just hear dong when someone's hit the tractor. It had a cage around it, like, but there was a couple of gaps where they could get through. You'd just hear dong, and then it'd be like England has scored a goal in the World Cup final. You just hear yeah, like, it was, oh god! Thankfully, none of them made it through the couple of gaps there was, because yeah, it's lethal. You got people like some of these people that are good at golf they can hit a ball like 300, 400 yards. Crazy. Where are we? Countries going to the dogs, Adam. I never used to be this bad. Can't get an appointment with anyone. Yes, it's disgusting, mate. Like literally, sometimes you can try just going into the pharmacy and they can actually prescribe you stuff now. The pharmacies, because there's such a shortage of doctors. That was one of the things that old Rishi did, isn't it? That's a big downer down into the live. I'm sad now. It is sad, mate. It is very sad, but there's always people going through things, It is very sad to hear. But remember, he did say that the live and chatting to us lot is cheering him up. So it's sad, but it's also good at the same time, innit? So look on the positive side. It's well hot, innit? I wasn't going to drink tonight. Blinked at 4-star ramen, and I've been necked, and now drinking the girlfriend's Radlers. Oh, she's going to be pissed off at you, mate. Oh. Going to be in the doghouse, Oliver. Or you're going to be staying around David's house tonight, Father David. Paul Blades. Adam will always be in my heart. I'll always be in his community. I'm telling all my friends to sub to you, Adam. Cheers to that, Paul Blades. I appreciate that, mate. Oliver probably plays polo. I wouldn't mind trying polo, but I reckon I'd probably kill the horse. Oh god, Oliver, you should use more lube. I'm missing comments here. I do apologise, guys. I'm trying to keep up, but I can't. Just if it's saying important and you're not talking to someone else, you ask me something directly. Just write it again. I just can't keep up, you crazy bastards. There's like 20 of you, and you're like spamming it. Like, I don't mind. It's great because everybody's talking to each other and enjoying themselves, and that's what it's all about. But yeah, I'm not like picking and choosing what I read. They just keep going off the screen, and I'm just reading them sort of when I get the chance. Like, there's no favouritism or nothing. Harley says, I have to say, all my problems are my own fault. It's only me who can turn life around. Ain't nobody coming to save me. And sometimes you have to look in the mirror, be self-accountable. Yeah, that's true. Accepting, if you've made mistakes, everybody makes mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Accepting them, that's the first, once you've accepted them and took accountability for your mistakes, then you can move forward, can't you? And perhaps ask for forgiveness or just become a better person, a better version of yourself, There ain't nobody on this planet that made mistakes, Harley. No matter how bad they are, mate, all you can do is do better. That's what I would say. Use your magic, Adam, and send some nice sunny weather to Wales. Except the humidity. And then you can have the humidity, mate. Yes, it's been brutal today, the humidity. Really, really brutal down here. Is Lube Northern for Lube? Andreas got a big smile on his face. Over, I bow to expertise in lube. What flavour do you posh folk use? Keg of left for the weekend. Nice one, Andrew. That's it. Look forward to the weekend. Small steps, mate. Take each day as it comes. You're having a keg of left on the weekend, so that's a reason to keep going and stay strong. Talk to your friends. You know, Morgan's in. Bash with an empty glass. I'm about to pour another one. How you doing, Morgan, mate? Morgan is a lovely guy who got me my bell. I can't make it noisy because the baby's asleep. Quite a little one. Because if I wake the baby up, I'm going to have to stop live streaming because the missus is at work. Thank you so much for the bell again, mate. I love it. It actually, sneak peek, I hate fruit beer, but this one, which will be tomorrow's review, because I just reviewed it before I started, 8% cherry Belgian beer. It got the bell. If you're thinking what the bloody hell is the bell, because you're new around here, if I score a beer 9 out of 10 or above, before I give the score, like I could have one sip of it and I know it's a winner, I'll ring the bell. Then that's when you know it's in for a good score, at least a 9. It got the bell, but if you want to find out what it got out of 10, you'll have to watch someone else's video. Trippy Gaming. Hi ho, how you doing, Trippy Gaming? Venison flavour lube. It's a bit meaty. Try get some beer. That one's just froth. Yeah, I know. I need a fresh glass. I'm going to rinse the glass out, I think. Good to see you. Good to see you again, mate. I remember you from last time. Harley Ramscott. Sometimes a beer can just cheer you up. I love drinking, but the next few days are so bad hungover. Yeah, drink loads of water after you finish drinking. Even before, if you know you're gonna have a drink, make sure you drink a lot of water before you drink. Have something decent to eat as a soaker, and then don't eat while you're drinking. Then just drink, and then drink loads of water before you go to bed. Like a lot, like as much as you can drink. And maybe have another small thing to eat before you go to bed. That's what I do. I very rarely get hangovers. Very rarely. Well, nothing that sort of stops me eating or feeling like I can't move or anything. But also, don't drink Carlin and stuff with. Don't drink beers that have glucose syrup in and stuff like that. Drink German beer. Drinking good beer really is a good way to not get hangovers, because the German purity law, they can only use 3 ingredients in the beer, and they're all natural ingredients. There are no like syrups and sugars and concentrates and God knows what else these other beers put in it. Get a pack of Diarrhelite. Oh, it's excellent. And that the shit that makes you shit, like laxatives are saying. Doner kebab after drinking. Oh, that makes you feel even worse. It feels like a good idea at the time, but I like eating a kebab when I'm drunk, but I always regret it after. It's like, oh mate, it's just take that. You're guaranteed to get a hangover if you haven't done a kebab. Yeah, it's just crap, innit? There's so much shit in it. I heard that it can't even be identified as meat, because it's literally all the ball bags and eyelids and arsehole and bones and like all the stuff you don't want. Penis and stuff. Well, some people might want penis, I suppose. Hey man, Zach's in. Can I ask some advice? Of course you can, mate. But you might have to ask it a few times because the comments are going through quite fast. And I do apologise again if I feel really bad when I miss people's comments, but I just can't physically read them all. I'm actually a pharmacist. No, it's the hydro. Oh, really? Oh, what are the chances of that? We got a pharmacist in the stream. So there we go. If you can't get a doctor, chat to Andrew. He'll sort you out. Donna should be pure lamb, but it's not. Yeah, I mean, there's even that shop now. I mean, it's alright, but it's called German Doner Kebab. It's like a kebab chain, like a McDonald's, the kebab version of McDonald's. They're starting to go all over the country. Their doner meat is actually made of only beef. At least they're honest. There's no lamb in it. It's just beef. It still tastes a bit like lamb because of all the herbs and that they put in it, but it's beef. Legal drug dealer. Zach Baker, how do I stop my son being so shit at boxing? It's the 5th time I've beat him. Brutal bastard. How many Turkish barbers do you have in your town? I have 5. I don't know. Not many, look. Not many. I cut my hair myself, to be honest, just to save a bit of money. Buddy Biggs Adventures, hey there mate, stop acting hot. Ugh, look at the tits on this. See you Adam, I'm tired, I've got school, told my mates to sub to you and I'll join you 8 PM Friday. Thank you mate, take care mate, thanks for joining, it's been a pleasure chatting to you. And I expect 1 million subscribers by Friday mate, yeah? Hey Jane. Hi monster, how you doing buddy Biggs? I'm gonna rinse this glass out so I can hopefully get a beer that's not all head, and I need a piss, so if you can bear with me for about a minute, I'll be back. Right, just pouring another beverage. You probably can't see me, I'm off camera. But I'm just pouring a beer on the old beer mix. It's still really foamy, look. That is really frustrating. You know what, I'm just going to get a can of beer out of the fridge. I don't know what that's about. I think I need to get the Pro Machine. Don't always get it, just, it was fine last night. I don't know what it is. Odd. Although I did literally just run a little bit of water in it and that was it. I got a can of Hoffen. Got a little kid with beer in his hand. It's only a cheap one, you know. It's only a cheap beer. It's interesting. It's produced in France, but it's brewed by the German purity law, actually. It's a 4.5%, so that's not all that strong. German lager, 500ml cans, 4 of them for $3.50 in Asda. For the price, it's very good, but it's not a great beer. But for the price, what's that, about 80p a can for 500 mils? It's better than Carlin and Foster's and Stella. You know what I mean? Right. I do apologise if I've missed some comments. Bush, I'm back. Sorry about that. Back hotter. I'll pick up another crate. Bush, Jamie's back. He's got another crate of beer. He's in Germany. Maybe it's the glass. Oh, look at that. Maybe it's the glass. I'll try. Slumming. Harley says, how many litres of water should I drink? You're drinking. Well, you're supposed to drink at least 2 litres a day. But if you're drinking, really you need to drink more than that. Especially after and before, I'd say. I genuinely don't really suffer from hangovers. And sometimes I wake up with a little bit of a heavy head, but by the time I've had a cup of tea and my breakfast, I'm normally alright. I'm normally good to go. Maybe it's a glass. It's just foaming like mad out this glass. That's a bit better. Here we go. Pour it slower, be patient, Adam. Here's a look at the Velderschloffenhoven. I think it's Velderschloffen. It's weird. It's a French beer with a German name, brewed by the German Brewery Law, but it's brewed in France. It's not too bad. It's not going to change your life. But if you're very skint and you want a beer that actually tastes pretty decent for a very cheap price, it might change your life, you know. Everybody's in different circumstances, isn't they? I'm quite happy to drink that. Adam, one of the last things Paul Blaze says, one last thing, your best YouTuber I've seen today. Have fun, take care, enjoy the game tomorrow. I'll be filming key events if the game is on my channel. Paul Blaze, sir. Cheers, mate. Right. Jennifer says, oh, somebody been called out for being a snob. Slurpy Dave Pubs is in. I'm expecting a joke, Slurpy. Slurp, evening Adam. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, mate. Cheers to you. Gosh. Yeah, Slurpy normally has a joke when he joins. I say that and he won't have nothing really. Keith Thomas, I had that Adam the other day. Lots of foam and I found a kink in the rubber tube. Huh? What, this beer? Rubber tube. It might be the old talk to. He talks and it says what he. It types what he says, so he might be a typo in there. Dragon Brit Sim. Dragon Brit. I just got your email that you sent to me on the 16th of this month. You said you wanted to send me some beer. I apologise. I very rarely check my emails actually. I should start checking them more often. But I emailed you back a couple of hours ago and I sent you my address if you still want to. But yeah. Thanks anyway if it's too late. But yeah, I do apologise for that. I've really got to start checking my emails more. There's just so much spam in there. It's just, you've got to go through like 20 spam messages to get one message that's actually worth reading. Not like spam as in from you lot, spam as in like, you know, normal emails like, oh, Just Eat, join us this Friday, or we can O2 this, that, and, you know, just companies sending you crap that you don't want. Hello, greetings from Gambia, West Africa, the smiling coast of Africa. Cassie Badji, sorry if I butchered your name, mate. We got someone from Africa watching. Respect to that. Cheers, mate. Bush. And was you in here the other day? Because I swear somebody from Gambia and West Africa was in here the other day. And if you are you drinking a beer? And what beer do people drink in Gambia? That'd be interesting to see. On the PD. PD tube, Adam. The rabbit tube in the What? The rabbit tube? Oh, the rubber tube. Not Rubber Johnny. The little yeah. I can't remember what he said. The rubber tube in the PD, Adam. Well, what was your original? I had that, Adam, the other day. Lots of foam. I think. No, the rubber tube's still there. It's still there, but sometimes it don't quite connect. I've only got the poor boys machine, don't I? It's a bit more temperamental, shall we say? Nice one. I'll check it out and send you some beers. Thank you, Dragon. You don't have to, but yeah, I'm sorry it took me so long to notice your email. Thank you, mate. I will review them as well for you. If I've not done them, I'll review them on the channel. But I can't say when, because it's like I have kind of beers in the fridge to review. They're the ones I plan on doing soon. But then, like, if I'll always prioritise home bargains. If I go in home bargains and something new's out, everything goes to the back. So or if I've got a keg on the PD, I have to review that before the keg goes. But I will get around to them eventually. I've got a few beers that people sent me to review. Not that many. I'm slowly getting through them. That was sent to me by a BN, one of the subscribers. I reviewed that today. Have you ever visited Gambia? No, I haven't. Unfortunately, I've not really visited many countries. The last time I went abroad, I was 15 years old. So it's been a while. But we're working on passports at the minute, actually. So hopefully, it probably won't be Gambia, to be honest with you. Probably can't afford that. It might be Spain or Turkey. Tina Hannon. Hey, how you doing, Tina Hannon? Cheers, you. Bash. Are you having a drink, Tina? Cassie. I read that one already anyway. I've caught up. Again, I apologise if I missed any of these comments earlier. I really hate missing comments, but it's never used to be a thing. But sometimes it's a thing now. As the channel gets bigger, it's only going to get worse. So I do apologise. I can only do what I can do. Get your ass to Germany. Oh, mate, I wish. I don't think I'd ever come home with the German beers. Germans know how to make a good bloody beer, don't they? They really do. A little bit of a Keith Summers. Yes, I've done my passport. Run out of the way. Can't travel because of my condition. I didn't realise I was expensive. How expensive they were. Yeah. And we're doing ours by the post office as well, so that's 15 quid extra. Just because doing all that online crap. Last message, bro. It's so fucking cheap. Fucking love it. Dragon Brit. Was that the Felderschloffenlager I saw from Andrew Stevens? Wow, thank you so much, mate. Jesus. Thank you so much, mate. Honestly, I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Cheers to Andrew, everybody. Smash the love heart thing or the like on that donation. Thank you so much, mate. Honestly, it helps the channel so much because, as I say, it's a non-profit channel. I don't make no money. It all goes back into the channel with Perfect Draft Kegs reviews. And I've actually ordered something earlier today for the channel, and it cost me like 40 quid. So that's really going to help. Thank you. I ordered like a better lighting. I think it's some sort of light, and it has like a box and it's supposed to make the light look a bit more kind of like toned down a bit. Because I've got this. I mean, I've got this. That's all I've got. A cheap little. Oh bloody hell! My camera's drunk. Tiny little ring light, and like sometimes it like glares and that. So I'm hoping it's going to improve the lighting. We'll see. It's only like a budget one. That's 40 quid. It's like a professional style light, but a budget one. So it's, and they had good reviews on Amazon. We'll see how it goes. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, mate. Honestly, thank you. I know in times of bloody hard for people at the minute, and to give 20 quid to a twat on YouTube like me, thank you, mate. That's what I'm going to say, because I know it's not easy. Insurance is expensive. Oh my god, you missed my message. I do apologise. Just writing again, 10x10. No problem, mate. Enjoy. That's his beer for the weekend. Holiday insurance is miles cheaper. You know. Let me just check. I haven't missed any other super chats. Have I? No. Every now and again, I've got to remember to do that. Especially as there's more comments than normal. To check. Because you can put it on live chat, which is why I have it on. Top chat. I don't know what the difference is between live chat and top chat. And then there's like super chat only, which I suppose is for the massive channels that have like, you know, 10,000 people in or whatever. I can imagine what that's like. So they probably put it on super chat only or subscribers only or whatever. I don't know. Because holiday insurance. Michael Slocum, bills and getting food is expensive, and you gave away £20, £5 to £10, better amount of money. Yeah, I mean everyone's in a different situation, aren't they? I'm sure he wouldn't have given me £20 if he couldn't afford to, and at the same time, somebody that gives like £1, that could be £20 to them and the money they've got, you know. So it doesn't matter the amount. It's the gesture in it. It's really appreciated. Like, you know, £20 to one person is not a lot of money, whereas to another person it's a hell of a lot of money, and £100 to some people is nothing. You know, I mean, look at all these footballers that earn freaking £1,000 for having a poo, because they earn so much money that by the time they've had a poo, they've earned £1,000. You know, everyone's in a different situation, aren't they? Different part of life and that. Me and Megan thinking about getting a house out here. Star of the new life, so cheap. Why not, mate? You only live once. If you and your missus are thinking about it, have a good think about it. And if you want to do it, just go for it. That's what I say. You only live once. You've told me before you got the money. Just maybe make sure you got a backup plan in case once you live there you're not enjoying it so much, I would say, or you know, or just go for it. Just go for it. It's got to be better than living in the UK right now, isn't it? I think most countries are probably better than living here, to be fair, unfortunately. I mean, look at the people that lead the country. Jesus, I don't want to go into politics, so shut up. Be quiet, Mr. Beer Monster. I'm talking to myself. Adam. Jamie Watton, you pay a bit more in income tax in Germany, but it's still probably better than UK. You look how cheap the beer is as well, Jennifer. Beer Monster's Pet Sperm. That's me daughter's in the house. What a lovely name. My message has yet to be answered. So sad. What message? If you're talking about the text messages that come through, I'm live on my phone, so that's the reason I've not answered it, because if I answer your text message, it will end the live. So look up. Oh, well, yeah, well, it is sad, but there's lots of people messaging, and I've missed a hell of a lot of messages. You're not alone. It scrolls very fast. I'm on my phone, I only see like 4 messages, and then if I haven't read it out within like, I can't. You're gonna have to write again. I can't. I'm on my phone. I've got a phone far away from me. I can barely read the comments. I asked the question in chat. I didn't see it. You're gonna have to write again. I can't. I can only do what I can do, and I didn't see it. As well as I've not seen other people's comments. I've been apologising all evening for missing people's comments. I can't help it. Sometimes it slows down for a little while, and then all of a sudden it goes crazy. Now's a good time to ask it again. Here we go. Have you ever deep-throated a hot dog on a nutty hot day with barbecue sauce on your tits? I do it quite regularly, actually. What the fuck? It's getting hot again. Oh dear. 2 seconds, people. I don't know if I'm getting a problem here, but I think the comments are lagging. I do apologise. That be OnlyFans, is that? Yeah, join me on OnlyFans as well if you want to see me tits. You joking, I wish. I'm on a Vorsteiner. Vorsteiner, you got to say it right in you. I'm on the Vorsteiner again at 20 bottles for €9. Not even £9.50, €9.50. What's that, about £8? Jesus. Think Google is edit stuff. Yes, he's not cheap. Oh no. Expensive and classy. Yeah, there's a lot of comments not coming through. I do apologise. Sometimes you can write something, especially what you just read. It appear on the screen for you, but YouTube probably thought, what's this crazy bitch on about, and didn't even show it. You know, just because your comments appeared for you, it doesn't mean it's appeared for me, because YouTube has like a filter thing. And also you can get silently, what do they call it? Like, they'll let you keep chatting, but they actually like, they call it like an invisible ban or something, where you're still writing messages, but nobody can see them. It's their way of punishing you for being naughty. Big Daddy James, I'm cheap. Hello, Big Daddy James. How you doing? £4.79. What are you having a drink? It's Big Daddy Jamal. Sorry, so I can barely see my phone. Not sure about the classy. Big Daddy Jamal, ex-wife. I know, terrible, isn't it? Shadow ban. That's the one. You can get shadow banned. YouTube or Google or whoever does it, they can shadow ban you where you're still typing and you're thinking, why is this creator ignoring me, or why is the chat ignoring me? I'm saying something really good here and everyone's ignoring me. It's because you've been shadow banned. If you've been shadow banned, nobody can see what you're writing. It's actually your ex. Is that actually your ex? Yeah, I've got 4 exes in the channel. They're all fighting to get me back, and I'm only joking. No, it's a little joke we're going on because somebody thought she was my wife. Because she's always in the chat. Somebody thought she was actually my wife. So then she decided to become my wife, and then we got divorced. Even though we was never really married. It was sort of, yeah, one of them sort of ones, you know. Don't worry, mate. It's a long story. If you know, if you're a regular viewer, you'd understand. But somebody going in is probably thinking, why is that guy's ex-wife in the chat? I'm available, geez, relatable. I'm gonna be a shadow ban favourite. Yeah, so well, that's not shadow banned. So, but yeah, it can just be for a few minutes, or depending on how bad it is, or if you keep repeat offending, they might just shadow ban you for a week or something, and you'll never even know because there will be no one to tell you you're shadow banned because nobody can see your messages. Just behave yourself and you won't get shadow banned. Be a good boy like daddy, a good girl like daddy. Relatable. Have you ever tried Pacifico beer? I don't think I have. Is that Jose or Jose? I haven't, mate. Is it any good? Talking of 4Xs, did you ever drink Cos? um, I did many years ago, but I can't remember it. It was a long time ago. I think I was about 18 or 19. I think my dad got some in. I genuinely, it's so long. I think I either really liked it or really hated it. I just can't remember. It was a long time ago. But the fact I even remember it must be for either loving it or hating it, if you know what I mean, or I just wouldn't have remembered it. I'm always a good boy. Hi Jennifer, I hope you're good. You know that SATDs for piss. What? Yeah, it's a real nice Mexican beer. Ah. In that case, I'm pretty sure. I've tried that one. I thought wasn't there like an Australian beer called 4X. I have tried the Mexican beer. I didn't rate it, I've got to be honest, but I got it off Beers of Europe. It just tasted like one of them beers that didn't really taste like anything, if I'm honest. But yeah, I'm used to drinking German beers and stuff like that, and Mexican beers, very refreshing and very easy to drink. But it doesn't really have much flavour, I find, personally. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest with you, mate. Yeah, it's you need people put over here. People drink Mexican beer like Corona and stuff like that. They tend to put a lot. Although the Corona over here is brewed in the UK, but like they tend to put a wedge of lime and that in it to give the beer a bit of flavour. If I do get home out of here, mate, you and the family are welcome. Oh, thank you, Jamie. That's really nice of you, mate. Hi Jennifer, the funny banter legend. She's an absolute nutter. You'd never think she's 74, would you? You're only as old as you act. Anyone remember Magnetic Owls? I don't, mate. Michael. Andrew Stevens, was that advert time for a cool shop? Parramatta's in evening tasting. I'm out. Michael Ferrington, stay sharp to the bottom of the glass. 73, please. I don't know how old you are, but you're saying you're older than Steve, who's normally in here, and he turn 60. So I just guess you're about, I don't know, 90. I don't know, but you're old, but you don't come across as old. So you're young at heart. Whether you're 63, 73 or 93, you're young at heart, and that's good. My mum's like that as well, to be fair. She doesn't act her age, but that's not bad. I don't act my age either. I know I'm really mature. But that's just me. Oh, Casey, you still here? That's for you. John Smith's, I do want 1 million people. I do want 1 M people. Castlemaine, yeah. That's what I was thinking of, I think. That's the one my dad got before. Andrew. You're 19. Blimey, I'm old enough to be your daddy. My son's 19, Jake. My eldest son is 19. But you know, I'm not surprised that I have younger people watching me because I'm quite immature for my age, you know. To be fair, that's not a bad thing. Because, you know, how old, Adam? Did he say he was 60 or something? I don't know. I'm getting mixed up between old people here. Was you older than 60? Or was you 63? Oh, I don't know. I'm getting confused. Or was Paul? No, Paul's not 63. He can't be, surely. Age is just a number. Yeah, it's true. It is just a number. I'm not really on 33. I was going to say 99 Luftballons me on the karaoke. 99 what? How hot is it there? Oh, it's very hot today, Chris. It was, I think it must have been coming up to 30. I don't know, I didn't actually check, but it was, I don't know, because it's really humid and sometimes you can think it's hotter than what it is. It was bloody hot. It still is hot. I've got the windows open, the doors open. I've got a fan in my face. I'm drinking ice cold beer and I'm still quite hot. Not like sweating anymore, but I would be if I weren't drinking cold beer and that fan wasn't going. Simo Sups is in the house. How you doing, Simo? Simo is also another beer reviewer and does lives and that. Check him out if you've not done already. He's a really good guy. Harley says, oh God, the comments are too fast. Already feeling tad better after water and eating something. Good, mate. Good to hear that, mate. Yes. So I do, just drink loads of water, mate. It really does help, especially the next day when you wake up. Simo says 99 red balloons. See, I'm on my phone, I can barely freaking see it. If I move like really close, then all you see is my face. It's bloody roasty toasty, mate. Yeah, it's hot up there as well, is it, Simo? Hope your nan's okay. Me drunk on the karaoke. I'm gonna try this keg again, but to be fair, there's only like maybe another pint or two left. I think I'm just gonna struggle through the foliage and get it done. And the next keg after this Lowenbrow is gonna be Spaten, and I love that. Oh, yeah. It's doing it again. I think I need to give it the old maintenance that I did. I had this a few weeks ago. Yeah, it's been a few weeks since then. I think I need to sort of turn it off for a bit, dust all the fans out and that. I don't know. Look at that. I'm going to get a beer out of the fridge. Back on the Felderschloffenhofen. Felderschloffenhofen. It's cheap, but it does the job. I'm 99 degrees here, 47 degrees humid. Oh, yeah, it's really humid. The weather in the UK, if anyone's in here and not from the UK, the heat over here, the humidity is crazy. It's not like a nice heat at all. The glass is like glorious, but I just got the end bit of that message, so I was trying to keep up. Every try yard of Val, it's just, and up down the top. I have done a yard of Val. I did have a yard of Val. I was going to make a video of it. My mum got it for me, but I don't know what happened to it, to be honest. I don't know if it got chucked away or what, but she got me a yard of Val glass. And I was going to do it on the channel. I never got round to it, and it seems to have disappeared. It used to be up there on the shelf, but I think it got replaced by the Viking horn. How much have you already drunk? Says Bass. Oh, Bill's in. What are you talking about? I don't know. Who's counting? Not that much. maybe 5 or 6 pints, I guess. Oh, this is annoying. I got my missus messaging me, and I'm on the live, and she's like, "Why are you ignoring me?" 2 seconds. I don't know if I can message her about it. Fucking closing. 2 seconds. We're back. Did I lose everybody? Sorry about that. I had to message her back because it's just like, why are you ignoring me? She messaged me like about an hour and a half ago. Why are you ignoring me? But she was asking questions like, are the kids okay? So like to not get an answer, obviously she's gonna worry. So I had to just let her know, yeah, the kids are okay. I'm live. Sorry, that's why I didn't reply because she is a warrior, bless her. So yeah, luckily it didn't end the live. It just, I think it just said reconnecting or something. That's what come up on my stream anyway. Speak to the boss. So, hello, what's your stream all about? The wind blew me in, but it's good vibes. Thank you, mate, Albert. It's well, it's a beer review channel. I review different beers from around the world, all different styles, all different price ranges, little bit of everything for everyone who's interested in beer. And we do lives twice a week where I drink beer and I talk to people that watch the channel or random people that show up. We talk about beer, but we also talk about life in general, whether it be football, the weather, me having an operation on my bum hole, all sorts. Our old people are. I'm from Singapore. Cheers to you from Singapore. How do you say cheers in Singapore? I'd love to know. And try and pronounce it and butcher it probably. Just reply the children are okay. It can feel other people's energy. Keith Thomas, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. Mate, you're too good to me. You're too good to me. He's always donating. Thank you so much. Tell the oldies, Adam, to get into TikTok. Thank you very much, Keith. Cheers to Keith, people. Give Keith a bash in the chat. Thank you, mate. I really do appreciate it, mate. Seriously. Thank you so much for your kind donation. The legend, Keith Thomas. And if you've not checked out his TikTok, you need to, because he sings like being Pavarotti. And he's a lovely, lovely guy. He really is. Shouldn't have favourites, but he's one of my favourite subscribers. He's a legend. Amongst many. I've probably got about 20 favourites, to be fair. And he's definitely one of them. Cheers is fine. Yeah, but how do you say it in Singapore? Sally's in. Oh, that's how you say. Oh, sorry. Sanny's in. Is that how you say it in Singapore? I forgot you were the one from Singapore now. I'm forgetful. I'm sorry. I asked you a question and I forget I've asked the question too. God, I do apologise for being such an idiot. I had a Samuel Adams organic lager once when I visited the Peak Districts. Albert, that's a great lager. Yeah. Samuel Adams make really good stuff. Bosh, that's it. Bosh to Keith, a legend. And also Samuel Smith. Not Adams. I always get confused by them two. I don't know if it's just me. Does anyone else get confused by them two? I don't know why. I think it might be something to do with my dyslexia. Because I'll get mixed up between put and but and things like that are quite similar. And no matter what I do to try and not get confused, I always do. Bitburger sponsoring Euros, £5.25 for 440ml in the co-op, cracking beer. Mate. Oh, you can get them in the co-op, Matthew. Bitburger is a cracker beer. I actually tried it from a family friend who went to Germany and brought me a bottle back. That's when I discovered it. But the fact that you can get it here in the UK now is definitely a good thing, because it's a proper Pils as well. It's actually got that Pils and the bite to it. I absolutely loved it. I'm sure I gave it like a 9.5 out of 10 or something like that. I can't remember. Must be about a year ago now, coming on a year ago that I reviewed it. If you just write Bitburger Pils Beer Monster reviews in YouTube, it'll probably come up. But yeah, I remember really having a sweet spot for that one. I review so many beers I forget a lot of them, but I remember if I really hate something or really like it normally, or the ones that are kind of average a lot of time I don't remember. Adam says yeah. If you show us something we haven't seen before, I will throw £20 at it. What? I'll throw 20 at it. It's easier than the PUT camera in your butt. You bloody arseholes. Modelo's. And that a beer? Mexican beer that's popular in America. I've not tried that though. I ordered a Bitburger. It was just a tiny cheeseburger fuming. You sarcastic little fucker. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? A beer that's got burger in the name, but it is actually a very good beer. And it's actually very cheap in Germany as well. So no wonder they afford to sell it, are able to sell it cheap over here. Because when I reviewed it, a few people said it's very cheap in Germany, I think. Or perhaps somebody said it to me on a live once. Tasteless. So I like taking dates to Weatherspoons and drinking Modelo's, as it makes me feel exotic. Wherever it gets your juices flow. That's a Mexican beer, yeah. Oh, it's available in spoons now. I've seen it in Home Bargains. I've just never reviewed it because I'm not really a fan of Mexican beer, if I'm honest. It's a bit tasteless. But I would review it, but they only sell it in like a 6-pack or something, I think it is. 4 or 6-pack. And if I think I'm not going to like it, I don't want to buy more than one. I don't mind buying one beer, drinking it again, that's crap. Okay, I wasted £1 or £2. But being crap and then being stuck with a load of them, that's a lot of the beers I've not reviewed are the ones that only come in like cases of like a certain amount. Because if you don't like it, I mean, when you're trying a beer, you want to try just one. You don't want to buy a box of beer you've never tried. There should always be the option to buy one can, shouldn't there? But you're single then. No, I just don't tell my wife. Oh, you dirty slag. Spoons is like Route 66. Hello, Halfan Sani. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of your name, but welcome to the stream. It's miles till next P. It's not long to the next P for me, Jennifer, because I've had that initial first piss now, haven't I? So it's like, constant, isn't it? Actually liked Angelo Peretti on tap. Home Bargains. Angelo, I can't remember what I thought of that, to be honest. But I did have it once out of a bottle after the review, because I think I quite liked it on the review, possibly. And then I had it again and I was like, I don't know. Better than Peroni. Home Bargains do 4 Cobras or 4 Squids. That's because it's shit. No, Cobra's, it's alright, it's inoffensive, but it's designed to go over curry. Because it don't taste like anything, really. So you can enjoy your curry. It's refreshing, isn't it? But have you ever had a Rockshore Lager. Yes, I have. Is that the one by Sharps or something like that? Is it Sharps? And yeah, I'd also, if it's the one I'm thinking, I wasn't a fan either. I was disappointed. I had a feeling it'd be good, but it was shit. Trees came for FM. That one broke the seal type of thing. Meaning 66 and a long walk to the Loon Spoons. Then walk to the toilets and Weatherspoons are brutal. It's just, it's not on, is it? Jesus. That probably, you know, the amount of time you spend going to the toilet after a while, you was probably cost them a pint, innit? Or two. It's Irish, so I think so. I'm quarter Irish, my mother's half Irish, and her dad was Irish. I also found out I'm Welsh recently. Mum told me on a live stream a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. And I've been making like thumbnails of me shagging sheep in that. Now it all makes sense, doesn't it? Like how it just naturally come to me when I brewed a Welsh beer to shag a sheep. I've got it in me, I didn't know. When your surname's Williams, I should have known, shouldn't I? Ginger beard, is that Welsh or is that more Scottish? Maybe I've got a little bit of everything in me, God knows. Sheep shagger, yeah. Well, I mean, you've seen the thumb. If you had got me on Facebook, you look at the background after my profile picture. I forget what they call it, like a background thing. It's a thumbnail that I've done for one of my videos, and it is me shagging an imaginary sheep with like tights on and high heels. And that was really funny making that thumbnail because I had to say to Mrs. I had to say, "You alright, sweetheart?" She's like, "Yeah, you okay? Can you do me a favour?" "Yeah, sure. What's that?" Well, you know, I'm doing something on my YouTube. Can you take a picture of me where I'm pretending to shag a sheep? She's like, "You fucking lost the plot." Because of the sheep I had sort of edited in after, but I was stood there like. I don't know, the things I do to keep you not happy, eh? I recognise you from the other night, like mate. Why can I not see it properly? Just Joe, football show fanboy. Whoops, I'm here again. Also drunken mess I am, but hey ho, we only live once. That's it, mate. That's the attitude. Good to see you again, mate. I do remember you from the other night. Albert says, "Is Jennifer genuine your ex-wife?" See what you do, Jennifer? You just make me have to explain things to people because people are like, "What the hell?" She's one of 10, yeah. She's the only one I haven't beheaded yet. Hi, Jackie. She's not, but she was kind of like my, I don't know, wife in the sort of channel, if you like. Because people kept thinking she was my wife, so then she became my wife, and then we got divorced. So now she's my ex-wife. You're clearly 39% Burmese. I've got a wedding picture to prove it, yeah. If you ain't added me on Facebook, people, add me on Facebook. You can get a link to it on my YouTube channel. It'll got me TikTok and Facebook on there. Yeah, if you're into that sort of thing and you do them sort of social media platform, Facebook and TikTok and that, feel free to add me, and I will accept it when I get round to it. How old is Jennifer? Remember, she's not really my ex-wife, so I don't actually know. It'd be very rude to ask a woman her age, but she's about 90, something like that. No, she's getting on a bit. I think she's in the 60s or coming up to it or something like that. You know about my ex-girl at the wedding. Yeah, I know. I know, Jamie. Jesus. You should have not joined the chat next. You know, Beer Monster's ex-wife and Jamie Watham's ex-wife. Give me your house. In brackets. Adam has never been married, sadly. I live in hope. Can't wait to buy that outfit. Thanks, Mum. Albert, Anastasia, Jennifer, would you open to that? Possibly doing some pottery or going for a jasmine tea somewhere local. Oh my god, hat time and MOB outfit. Jennifer is 89. That would be the other guy. They're still together, sister. Linshin, luckily he has 65 children. I love how everyone like massively exaggerates everything. Like if you're over 50, you're about 89. And if you've had more than a couple of kids, you've had 65. Gotta love it, you know. Bunch of nutters. I feel nice and refreshed now. Where's the time anyway? 11:15. I don't know what time she's coming home, but I'll probably stay on until the missus gets back. Because I've not seen her for a few hours, so when she gets in, I want to chat to her for a bit before she goes to bed. Last night, Dreamland Day, somebody loved me. Last night, I dreamed that somebody loved me. Rocco Starbuck. Does any somebody? There'll be somebody out there for you, Rocco. Sometimes it's not a good thing for somebody to love you because most people are arseholes, let's be honest. Do me a favour, son, and say happy birthday to my pet goldfish. It's called Arthur the goldfish. He's one tomorrow. I want him at a fun fair. Happy birthday to the main man, Arthur the goldfish. Give him a bit of what they call it, bloodworm or something like that for his birthday. Spoil that fish, fatten him up a bit, and then eat him. No joking. Not overall. Andreas is looking cool. Paramount trying to beat Darth Vader playing as a Malteser head woman on a video game. What? I guess you're playing one of the new Star Wars games. Jesus. Andrew. Love Delirium Red. Yeah, I reviewed that on the channel, Andrew. And thanks again earlier for that donation, mate. Seriously. Fucking hell, mate. What a legend. Are you... And you... got a fish? Why not a duck? Quacks. Up till 12. I'm getting used to it. It's fine. You need to go when you need to go. Okay, beer baddie. No, it might not be 12. She might. It's actually nothing to do with that. To be honest, she could be home any time, or it could be another hour. I don't know. Because the job she does, she pretty much goes in there anytime after 5, and then she has to work for 4 hours. But she can choose when she starts, and I can't remember what time she went in, so I don't know what time she's going to come back. But I've been live for like 2 hours. Took me about an hour to sort of change the baby, get him ready for bed, get him settled off. So I'm guessing another hour max, but more likely probably about half hour left to go. But I don't know. Yeah, it has a Maltese head. Is Jennifer my dad? What the fuck? No. I'm so confused. A lot of trolls. Wicked stepmom, get cleaning them pots. Oh, Jennifer. Yeah. Get her to make all my glasses beer clean. Bit of salt. Hot water, washing up liquid. No, I'm his dad. A Parramatta who was 19 earlier, who's not really 19, he's 33. Is my dad? So my dad is younger than me? Or are you talking about... you've all been drinking delirium tremens or whatever. You bunch of nutters. I'm not sure. I think I've had. I think I've reviewed 3 of them, Andrew. I don't think I've had that one. I know I've had Delirium Tremens and Delirium Red, and I've really liked both of them. And I think I might have had one more, but I'm not positive. I'm not positive because I know they do quite a few, don't they? But I'm not positive on that, mate. I mean, you could check if you just like you can either check through my playlist, which are probably quite long-winded because there's about 600 beer reviews on it, or you could just write the name of the beer in, or just write Delirium and then Beer Monster or something, and see if anything comes up. But I honestly can't remember. Vader. You just get confused when I've done hundreds and hundreds of beers, especially like the first couple of hundreds that I did. I feel like at some point I'll probably revisit them because when I first started the channel, I didn't know nothing about beer, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to any of the early reviews. But I said what I thought at the time, obviously. But my knowledge of beer was very little. Do you know what I mean? It's been like a learn as you go along jobby for me. Live soap opera, Andres. Just Joe, I've just brought a Hawkston Lager keg going down a treat zone. I've not tried that yet, Just Joe. I really want to try that one, but I'm waiting for it to go on offer. I think it was like 10% off or something the other day, and I was close, but I'm waiting for a 20 plus offer because they're not cheap, are they? The kegs, they're not cheap, but when they're on offer, they're quite reasonable. But you got to be patient. If you've got a perfect draft on a budget, it's fine. But you just got to wait for them 25% offs and 30% offs and all that, because they do happen quite often. And when they happen, that's when you hit the button and you stock up. I wonder if I top it up while there's a bit of this beer in it, behave itself. No. Bone me as hell. Well, I've just got to pop to the lavatory. Don't worry, I'm not having a poo. I'll be back in about a minute. Bit of a foamy one. Right, apologise if I've missed anyone's comments. Where are we? Had the Hawkstone, no. Very IPA, like nice for 3 or 4 beers. It's Andrew. I've tried it out of a bottle from. It was a gift for Easter from the in-laws. They bought me a 12. I think it was a 12 pack of Hawkstone. Or it might have been a 6 pack. I can't remember. It's only a 6 pack. I'll ever see if it was. Yeah, and I've really liked it actually. Just Joe says sometimes when I have guests over, I charge them about £2.49. £2.49 a pint. I know it's not profit, but it's just to get a bit of money back. You tight bastard! How dare you? They're your guests. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, it does work out expensive. Depends who the guests are, don't they? If they're friends or whatever, fair enough. But, you can just get them together and just get a few kegs between you. Chip in, buy a few kegs, do it that way. Rather than sort of, I'd hate that, like pouring a beer, that's £2.49 please, like to your mates or whatever. I'd rather just go like, oh, we're having a barbecue at the weekend, let's get 5 kegs in, 5 kegs cost this amount, that's that amount each, and then just do it that way, kind of thing. Rather than get the old till out, ding, £2.49 please. I can do that. Foster's and Carlin is a departure store. What country or part of the world products really? Is it Atu Granat? Germany, very good beer. I also really like Czech beer if you're talking lagers. Belgium, a lot of people like Belgian beer. I'm more of a German sort of beer guy. Well, I reviewed that earlier, cherry beer, and I really liked it. It smells like a Bakewell tart, which is odd for a beer, but it was really good. It really surprised me. I thought I was going to hate it. Hello, Human Fun Fight Club. How you doing, mate? That one guy, high favourite American domestic. I'm drinking Coors Banco wine. That's double. Drinking Coors. Ugh. You enjoy it. Keith Thomas, time for some Roger Whittaker. Just Joe says, I might title Part Bastard, but we have a cost of living crisis. Can't be given premium beer for free, pal. No, I know what you mean, mate. I was only joking. And it's different if like you go around their houses and they've got a perfect draft and they return the favour or whatnot. Do you know what I mean? But if they just come around constantly drinking your beer, then that's a different matter, isn't it? You know, your money can only stretch so far, and I know what you mean because it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Like my daughter comes round, and we, just in the chat earlier, I know she's still there, and we often smash a keg in one night, and some of them are like 38 quid or whatever for a keg, and you're like, Jesus, like, that didn't last very long. Because as soon as like, if it's just you drinking it lasts quite long, but even just having one extra person, it goes so much quicker. And if there's like 3 or 4 of you, we're going through a keg like in no time. You need to have loads of them chilled and ready to go because you'll go for it like nothing and it'll be really expensive. Adam loves Jock Lager. Shots Giggles, you tried Lucky Buddha, had it the other day, was good. I have tried it. It's that green Buddha looking bottle, they sell it in own bargains and that. I wasn't a fan, to be honest. I've reviewed it on the channel. If you write The Beer Monster Lucky Buddha in YouTube, you'll see my review. I'm pretty sure I thought it was shit, but each their own. If you enjoyed it, fair play. I think it's brewed with rice. it's not the most flavoursome. And the green bottle, you shouldn't put beer in a green bottle because it attracts the light, and the sunlight sort of reflects from the green bottle, and it makes the hops in the beer go out of date. Some people call it skunked or light struck. It's a well-known thing. It's a fact. It's not a made-up thing that you shouldn't put beer in green bottles, but so many companies continue to do it. And if it's in a box, like a packet, you know, buy a crate of 12 and it's in a cardboard box, it's fine because the box protects it from the sunlight and the lights in the stores and that. But if you're buying an individual one, good luck, because it literally it is pot luck whether it's gonna be skunked or not. Adam, wish I could, Jennifer. I know. I'm snap my front tooth every time I hit. Jesus, mate. Shot Giggles, $9.99 for 18 cans of Bud Light at Aldi, or £10 for 20 bottles of regular Bud Light. $9.99 for 18 cans of Bud Light, or £10 for 20 bottles of regular Bud. You mean, oh, like regular Bud? Do you mean? To be honest, if you enjoy that, you enjoy it. But they're both shit beer. Try some German beer, mate. Bud is awful. If you drink it in America, it might be a different story because it's like 5%. Even Bud Light's like 4.5%, I think, in America. But over here, the Bud you're drinking is not the American beer. It's brewed in the UK. Massively mass-produced, macro, brewed with UK water. Crap. It's just not even worth drinking. You get no flavour out of that. Yes, I've been hearing there are surplus of hops worldwide. It's interesting. And that beer economics, I believe, prices may decrease for a while. Let's bloody hope so, mate. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Yes, let's pray. Make our beer cheaper. Wouldn't that be good? Because it's about time we had some good news in this world today, where we're just getting mugged off constantly. Like every time you go in the supermarket, like how much? How much? Every time you pick say a cup, you're like, Jesus, how much? How much? It's ridiculous. I had it today when I was shopping. That's like, Jesus. Like certain things are so expensive. At least let us have a beer for reasonably cheap so we can unwind throughout this cost of living crap. Maybe for the brewers, but they never pass on the saving on to us. That's the problem. It's very rare. Although the beer I reviewed today, Jennifer, was one of them rare occasions. I was kind of mad at it at first, then I weren't, because it was a new beer that come out by the Robinson's Brewery. You know, like their Iron Maiden Trooper beers. They brought out a new one, a new Session Pale Ale, 3.4%. Obviously, because that's the lowest tax bracket. So you're thinking, whatever. That's sort of, I went into it thinking like that. But then the price of the beer was only £1.19 for a 500ml bottle. So they were kind of passing that, say, you know, you don't mind that. And they didn't change the name to their normal IPA. They could have just, they do a Trooper IPA. They could have just made that 3.4%, kept it at the same price and not told anyone. You know, like Stella did, Kronenberg, Foster's, Carlsberg, all these other beers that have lowered the ABV, not told anyone. They could have done that. But they just brought out a separate beer to get under that tax price, and they actually are selling it for cheap. That's the way to do it. Not to just lower a current product. Bring out a new product that you can sell really cheap because of the new tax laws. Give people that option. People can now buy a Trooper IPA for maybe $2 to $2.50 a bottle, or they can buy a Trooper Session IPA that's 3.4% for £1.19 a bottle. There's a nice little choice there for different people, different situations that want weak or strong beers. People can make that choice. That's how you do it. You don't just change the ABV of a beer that's been around for God knows how many years and hope nobody notices. That's what I hate. Anyway, little rant over. Sorry, it's a just something that drives me mad. Needs to be brown. Shame on you, Henny. Get your money back. It's Bud Light. Listen to the beer monster. No, but some people enjoy that. It's like Keith doesn't. Everyone's got different situations. You shouldn't just judge people. Like Keith drinks Bud Light. Long time subscriber. He knows it's not the best beer in the world, but he's got Crohn's disease. So almost every beer he drinks is like a massive regret after. And that's one beer he can actually drink. Yes, it's not great, but he doesn't have that luxury of choosing any beer he likes. And he happens to get on with that. So he's a Bud Light drinker. You know, so, you know, that's what I'm saying. You do get the idiots that couldn't drink any beer and choose to drink Bud Light. But you get people, there are cases of where, you know, like Keith, where, you know, he doesn't have much options and he can only drink what he gets on with. Whoa, you what? Bacon, Sazzles, oh yeah. They are banging, mate. Or the scampi fries as well. Oh yes. Taste of fuck all. Yeah. I can testify to that, Adam. Taste the Bud Light. It's not so bad for me because I had Ribena. Yeah, that's it. He adds a bit of Ribena to it. Maybe try putting a slice of lime in there. I reckon that'll work. Cut a slice of lime up, squeeze it in there, and then put the rest in there. A bit like they do with Corona. But it depends what you like. If you prefer lemon, you could do lemon. I reckon that'll taste better than Ribena anyway. Unless you've got a sweet tooth. Don't drink Bud Light. Drink a good modern brew like Stones or Watney's Party 7. More like be very good instead of very rubbish. Fuck, play for Bruce's. Oh, I know why that tasted nice now because that one was on the PD, wasn't it? I'm not dishing the Felder Schloffenhofen, but there are levels. It's actually not too bad. But the last one was on the PD and it was that bit colder, a bit more refreshing. Have some, what's it's crunchy, extra flaming hot with beer tonight. Very nice. Oh, I've seen them actually, the new ones, aren't they? Snob. Oh, shut up, you tart, Jennifer. She keeps getting on about stuff. Every time I mention Perfect Draft, that's it, I'm a snob. I've just got standards, Jennifer, you know. Be like you and your Tyskie. It has to be a Polish one. No, I'm not going to lie. When you get a Perfect Draft, it does. I wouldn't say it makes you a snob, but it just makes you realise how much, you know, better it is drinking from a keg than a bloody can. And you don't realise until you go back to drinking out of a can, especially if it's the same beer. Keith Thomas, yeah, I'll try that tomorrow. The reason I had black is because it's got a nice sweet taste, adds a little bit to that Bud that is tasteless. Yeah, it's a bit tasteless. I think, Keith, you got to keep trying, mate. I know it's costing you a bit of money trying these different kegs, but there's got to be a better option than Bud Light out there for you, mate. There's got to be something better. I wish that I could like find that beer for you, but obviously I don't know what it's like to have what you've got, and I really wish I could help you to give you the best option, but obviously only you know your body and like how it's going to react. There is a keg, actually, called Hogarden Rose or Rose, Hogarden Rose, and it's 3% ABV, and I think it's one of the cheaper kegs. And I think I might have. I've not actually had it, so I can't like say if it's good or not. But I know it's got a sweetness to it. I don't know. Maybe I'll need to pick one up and see if it's any good. Because like I say, it's 3%, so there's not too much alcohol in it. It's surely gonna taste better than Bud Light. Paramount are just jealous of having a hard tap on command. Yeah, just jealous, Jennifer. Did my comment go through? Oh, let me guess. Talking about the weather is against YouTube rules now. Really, LED? You said something about the weather. Although, to be fair, it's been quite busy tonight. I've missed some comments. But I didn't see it. Did anybody else see LED's comment? Did I just miss it? Or I'm on the perfect draft in the divorce. Oh, she wants the perfect draft in the divorce. What a bitch. Don't you have to stay away from citrus if you have Crohn? I'm not too sure, Mum. I really don't know. That's kind of what I'm saying. I wish I could help him because he's like literally such a lovely guy. He just wants to find a beer that he can drink, and I'm just gutted that I can't help him because I don't know. I don't want like I can recommend some low ABV beers, but I don't want to recommend him something that's going to upset him, and then it's my fault. Do you know what I mean? It's oh, this bloody keg. Oh, gone. The Laurenbrau is finished. And the last little crate, if you've got a PD, you know what I mean. It goes a bit mad at the end. Michael Slocum, fair bad name. It's the guy with the toilet problem. I've got a family member that's referring the issue. He's big on going to the gym and keeping himself fit and healthy. I almost talking about fit and healthy. I almost ordered some dumbbells tonight from the Argos. I've still got them in the basket. They're supposed to be £60 and they're only £30. They're half price at the minute because I'm thinking about doing a bit of weights to sort of counteract some of the beer. But it's so hot in a minute. I don't know if I'd do it at the minute, but look at that. Last beer on the keg is gone mad. I don't know if I'd do it at the minute, but then when I'm like, oh, it's cooled down there, they might go back up to £60 again. So I'm sort of umming and ahhing whether to buy them or not. But yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it till next week now anyway, because I bought something earlier for the channel, as I said, new lighting, like a proper. Well, it's a budget version of a professional setup, if that makes sense. But it still cost me £40. It's like on like a long tripod, and it has like some light in it, and then it has one of them big like photography kind of like umbrella looking things around it. And it's supposed to make the light better. So I do pay attention to what people say. You notice the LEDs ain't on. A few people have told me that the LEDs are like are not getting on with their eyes. So we can see. I've not had them on lately, so this is what I'm hoping will be a better solution. It wasn't so bad when I had the remote for it, but I bloody lost it again, as always. And when they're flickering through, I mean, some people are epileptic and stuff like that, aren't they? So, but you can't please everyone. You can't please everyone. I'm starting to realise that. Even if you want to, you can't please everyone. Some of you may have seen that poll I put up earlier. I've not actually checked the results yet, or like at all since I put it up. But there has been a few people that have said to me they really like the channel and they think that I'm like a really good beer reviewer, but they don't like all the beer monster o'clock and tits and all that comes with it. But that's just me being me. So if I don't do that, I'm not being me. But then I get what that's not for everyone. But like, you can't keep everyone happy, can you? It's impossible. So I thought I'd just like, because I could tone it down a bit. If like, I've not checked it yet, but if everybody says like, yeah, just tone it down a bit, mate, or just, you know, take it seriously, I'll give it a try and see how it goes. But some people have actually said like, I think your channel will do better if you just like, you're a good beer reviewer, stop fucking about and just, you know, take it seriously. But I do take it seriously while fucking about, and that's what my channel's all about. And I think the real ones, the people I actually care about, understand that. Some people probably don't even get a chance to understand it. They just see me with me tits out or something and never watch again. But again, you can't keep everyone happy, can you? It's, I don't know. I just feel I'm just gonna just continue just doing me, regardless of what the poll results are. Unless it's like a landslide, like just take it seriously, then I'll give it a try. But it's when you see with the comments sections and that, if something comes up a few times, you think, have they got a point? Do you know what I mean? I'm getting perfect draft in the force anyway. I've missed loads of comments. I do apologise. Keith Thomas, hi mate. Try that, Adam. It's the ABV buggers me up, especially the strong ones. Yeah, it's Hogarden. I think it's Hogarden Rose. I think, and it's 3% ABV, and it's one of the cheaper kegs. I think it's about 32 quid, but that's full price. Sometimes when it goes on offer, it goes down to like Bud Light sort of price, like 23, 24 quid, I think. I mean, it's not for me because of that fact that it's only 3%, but it might work with you, and it's got to have a fruitiness to it as well. So I think it might be a wheat beer. Can you have wheat if you've got Crohn's? I think it's a wheat beer, but like with a fruity vibe to it. I really don't know much about your condition, so I'll definitely look into it a bit before you buy it, mate, because I don't want you to waste your money. Keith Thomas, could you not get away with Bex on the PD? It's very like, oh, Bex is really good on the PD actually. I'm waiting for it to be on offer again to buy it again, so I like that. AD said, Buyakasha, big up the West Stains massive. Respect. How do you do? What's in your PD ad? Well, nothing now because I've literally just we'll see. Let's see if I get anything else out of it. But I think the keg is done. This is what happens. It goes a bit, yeah, funny. Yeah, it's gone. Look, it's just shooting the last little drips. It's like, oh, it's struggling. It's a bit of pre-cum. It's just giving me pre-cum. So yeah, it was Lowenbrow. The next one lined up is Spaten. I really like Spaten. But unfortunately, I've not got the proper glass for it like I did with the Laurenborough. I probably should have got spanning glasses instead. To be honest, probably a wrong decision was made. I just prefer the look of this glass. But it's been a bit of a nightmare of pouring it in this glass for some reason from the Perfect Draft. This was a dodgy keg. Tiny little bubbles in that. Maybe you can see that. That's the quality you get on the PD. Look at the tiny little bubbles. And they say like the size of the bubble is the sign of quality. Look at that. The smaller the bubble, the better the beer. That's what the Germans do, innit? Hear me now, respect. Nothing by the sounds of it. Paramount. White wine best for Crohn's. Oh, is it really? Is that beer mat from Jennifer Birch Club ad? I haven't seen that before. The merch stuff. I still haven't got round to it. It's really hard for me to find time to do stuff like that. But like literally, I am going to be designing my own merch. But it's finding the time, man. That's the problem I've got in a minute. Eric's in. How we doing, Eric, mate? Good to see you, bud, as always. Evening, just opened a Perlenbacher Radler, 2.5% from Lidl. How is it, Eric? Is it any good? I've not tried that one, mate. Keith Thomas, but it's a hot day. I'm sure it'll be refreshing being a Radler. Keith Thomas, your advice has always been welcome, Adam. Many thanks. Thanks, mate. I mean, I try my best. I just don't understand your conditions, sadly. But I understand that you need low alcohol and you need nothing too carbonated, and wheat beers tend to not be that carbonated, and the Hogarden Rosé is only 3%, and you've got a Perfect Draft, so obviously you're looking for a Perfect Draft option apart from obviously the alcohol free beers. I think they do a Corona alcohol free. I think that the Hogarden Rosé is the lowest alcohol beer on the PD, other than it's the lowest alcoholic beer on the PD, and it has got to have a fruity taste to it, so it could be worth a go. But I just don't want you to get it and not like it, you know, because I'm going to feel bad. Mine is like a long tripod. Right, I apologise if I've missed some of your comments, but I need to catch up to the recent chat because I'll never catch up. Keith Thomas, yes, Alan, the week's beers I seem to tolerate. The weak beers I seem to tolerate better. It's a bit of a bugger, but I get stick to the weak beer. Yeah, well, you got to do what agrees with you, ain't you? It's, you know, you might want to drink a 8% Belgian beer or whatever, but if it don't get on with your condition, then it just can't be done, can it? Daddy. The missus is back in. You alright? Didn't you get my message saying I was live earlier? You look shocked that I'm live. England's on tomorrow, innit? So I thought I'd go live tonight. You alright? Good day at work? Yeah. All good? Kids are good, they're all in bed. I sent them up at 9.
What, straight?
No, it was actually 9:30, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. I thought the time just flew. It was 9:30 by the time I remembered. But there weren't no complaints, let's say, because they nearly got half hour extra out of me. Lennon Gallagher, hi fella, hot today, right? Current temperature is currently staggering 19 degrees because I can't sleep. Yeah, it's been really hot today, Lennon. Part of the reason I'm live tonight, because I've got the old beer machine, there's 3 degrees of beer on there, and I've got a fan going. Probably don't need the fan anymore, to be fair, because the windows are still open. Save a bit of electric. Turn the fan off. I'll keep the windows open for a bit though. Keep the windows open for a little bit. Thank you for reminding me about that. Just saved me about 50p. It's Liam Gallagher's son. What? Fernandez Cartel. Hi back, mate. And today was a hard day. Back in the gym. I've been down the fair Saturday and Sunday. What the boys made Marjorie a decent amount of dough, I tell you. Eric says lemony and refreshing is the Radler. Enjoy, mate. Lennon says my dad is not Liam Gallagher. Other people can have the last name Gallagher too. You say that though, but everybody always used to say I was Welsh because my surname's Williams. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm Irish and I'm English. And it turns out I'm actually Welsh as well. So maybe he's your dad. Sorry to break it, mate. Never know. No, I'm joking, mate. Well, my cake's gone. Think I'm being shadow banned tonight. I'll catch you the Friday ad. Have a good one. Oh, you keep getting shit like that, Ali, didn't you? Anyway, see you Friday, Ali. Take care, mate. And thanks for joining the live. Sorry to hear about the bloody issues going on. YouTube's just been annoying lately and people's comments ain't coming through and that. The annoying thing is a lot of people, they blame it on the creator, thinking the creator's ignoring them. But if YouTube don't like your comment don't show up. Not just to me, just to anybody, it seems. So it's, you know, people are like, oh, he's bloody ignoring me, but it's just YouTube being really strict lately. And it ain't even got to be like sexist or racist. It's just say something they don't like to do with certain things in the world and that. You look like my ex-boyfriend. Really? He sounds like a sexy beast of a man. I'm only joking. I hope he was nice and that he dumped you and you didn't dump him because he was an arsehole. Sorry, it's not a very nice thing to say, is it? I'm only joking. Fernandez says, a few cold Peroni bottles tomorrow's have a nice day. We see, I'm getting a bit bored of the Madbury now. Yeah, I mean, personally, I think they're both shit. But if you enjoy it, mate, then you go for it, bud. Mr. Chico, we're still going. We are still going, Mr. Chico. Not for much longer, though, mate, because it's getting late, was it? Mrs. back. I said I was going to go in, and Mrs. is back. I'll go have a quick chat to her and see if she's standing up for a bit. If she's standing up for a bit, I'm going to leave. What is a shadow ban then, Adam? Yeah, Jennifer's going to explain that. Guan, son. What's Guan? Man with many random letters. What's Guan? 2 seconds, people. Right, sorry people to desert you like that. Thank you, those who didn't get fed up and leave. Yeah, obviously the cake's finished now. I'll probably change it in the morning or after. I spoke to the missus and she's just doing a few little chores. And then she's going to bed soon anyway, so we are gonna spend tomorrow night together. After the football, we're gonna watch a film. We're gonna watch the football together. She starts watching the England games. She's not a football fan, but you know, like many people, they've watched when England are on and that. So we're gonna watch the football together as a family. Hopefully England will start playing better, and then we're gonna watch a film on Cody from the cinema, as you do. And yeah, we'll spend a bit of time tomorrow. Right, I'm sorry if I've missed any comments again. Get a little smoker on you go, son. I've got a vapor, an e-cig. I don't do the old wacky backy anymore, mate. It just sends me paranoid. It's just not for me. If you enjoy it and it don't send you paranoid, good luck to you, mate, because the old stuff back in the day used to really help me actually with my anxiety. It's only when they started changing it that didn't agree with me. Do what makes you happy, that's what I say. Michael Slocum, Spanish meant to be beer. Don't drink the fake stuff. Drink the real Spanish beer. Yeah, very true. Jennifer says happy Mondays were miles better. Thank the Man City Beatles. Parramatta. Adam loves the Stone Roses. Oh, don't go into that one again. Mr. Smith. How do, being what's the lad? Hey do, Mr. Smith. Good to see you, mate. Bosh. Cheers to you, mate. Thank you for joining the live.
Don't forget to shut them windows.
I won't, trust me, because it's getting a bit nippy. I just still need a
How
little
am I
bit.
thinking about them fucking...
No, well, it'd have to be a small child to break in for that, darling. Good night, sweetheart. If I'm being too noisy, send me a message and I'll shut the door that my daughter broke. I'll put it across. You're twisting my melons. 20 quid if you want me to twist these bad boys. I mean, like, proper get them out. Tea tassels a lot. I'm so glad I went live tonight, actually. I was feeling it, so I did it. And sometimes if I'm in the mood, I think it makes for a better live. Rather than like, sometimes it's like, oh, I said I'm going to go live Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day. And sometimes it gets to that day, or even on Friday sometimes. And I'm like, oh, I don't really fancy it, but I promised it. And sometimes that's why I like the spontaneous ones, because they're always like when I feel like it and I'm in the mood, if you know what I mean. And I've been in a good mood tonight, and you lot have been great. It's been really enjoyable. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have. Good old Stone Roses. I'm gonna have to listen to some of their stuff, so the bullying can stop. Bastards, I like you. Do you do black grape? What do I like black grapes? I like grapes, all grapes. Terrible against the Danish, yeah. But it wasn't much better in the first game, let's be honest. We just sort of, they were very similar, weren't they? We scored, everybody was like, yeah! And then it just went a bit crap. But in the Danish, we conceded in the first game, we didn't. Serbia, wasn't it? When you're older, Sunday becomes Monday. You need to play this step on by. You need to play this step on by. I'll probably know the song, Happy Monday. I just don't recognise titles and like authors. I would like to be able to sort of play because like say you've mentioned that song. I've seen like Rate My Beer does it on his channel. I could just have the phone or the laptop here and be like, play that song. Oh yeah, I know that one, or I know I don't, but you can only do it on members only lives. And yeah, I don't want to force memberships on people. That's the thing. But I mean, I don't really offer much to become a member, so it's pretty pointless. But like memberships only lives would be like really good. But it's like I just don't want to exclude people that are not members because I don't think it's right. But on the members only lives, you can play music and stuff like that. So it's fun in that sense. Twisting my hands. But I just don't like the whole sort of exclusion part of it. Oh, if you're not a member, then you can't take part. I think that's bollocks. I don't agree with that. Times are hard enough as it is without fucking. That's only 99p a month, but I mean, it's still 99p that you shouldn't have to spend. We should just be able to do it on these lives. Instead of members only lives, just put a bit of music on. Oh, Jennifer said, do I know this song? Let's put it on. Have a little boogie to it. No, I never heard of it. Or exclusion is poo poo. Exactly, mate. I really don't agree with that. Cole SCC, Beer Monster. I'm a traitor. I'm drinking a cheap ass cider because I'm skint, but it does its job. Cole, there's nothing wrong with that, mate. Honestly, like just because I make videos on YouTube, it doesn't mean I have a lot of money. I have a lot of kids, and yeah, I am drinking Felder Schloffenhofen. I'm drinking a cheap beer as well. Your beer might have been more expensive than this. These are 500ml cans, and you get 4 of them for $3.50 in Asda. And for that price point, I don't think you can do a lot better. It's as good as like the sort of Rheinbacher in Aldi for me. It's a good, cheap beer. It's not amazing. You're not going to be like, oh yeah, it's the best beer I've ever tried. But it may be the best beer you've ever tried for what, about 80p a can for 500ml can. Then, you know, in that price range, you're not going to do much better than that. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking. I was drinking on my Doodah, my perfect draft machine, but I've slaughtered the keg. It's gone. So I'm back on the cans. I've got a can of another keg to put on a span. But I just can't bother to do it right now. I'll probably do it later. I'm drinking a K cider. Yes, mate. I've got 4 kids, an expensive wife. Exactly, mate. I know exactly what you're on about, mate. Nothing wrong with expensive wife. Excellent. What? Paul's members vids are quite good. So yeah, they are quite good. Because let's say you can play the music and all that. And at least my membership's only 99p a month if you do the cheaper option. That's all you need to do.
obviously, as a creator on YouTube, I won't even get all that 99p. We've had like almost half of it to YouTube, but it allows you to do other things. It's annoying, but it's like YouTube forces you to pay a bit of money to. Basically, if it's a members only live stream, I can say pretty much whatever I want. There's no filter like, oh, I better not say that. Can't mention this, can't mention that. I can play music. I can't do everything. I can play music and say what I want. But it can only be members only. Free Bradford. Jennifer, when her nails cost 40 quid, it's a problem. Yeah, the cost of those fucking girls' nails is a joke, in it. You go in the fucking pan shop, you can get them for 99p. And just charge someone to just go do a little pattern on it. 40 quid. That's what I think of that. Perfect timing to squeeze out a little one. So you don't have the money. I could, but don't. So that sounds like a sore point. DJ Monster, and get your nails done. Find out. Maybe. I think I'm gonna do something at 3,000 subscribers, which my goal is to get it by the end of the year. I might be asking a bit too much. I don't know. To go from 2,500 to 3,000 in, what was it? That's my goal. So, what's that, like 100 subscribers? It's quite a big goal, but you got set yourself big goals, and I won't be disappointed if I don't make it. But it's a goal, isn't it? It's something to aim for. But I'm thinking about doing something at 3,000 subscribers. I don't know what to do. Give me some ideas how to celebrate 3,000 subscribers. And I think the next one will be at 5,000. I don't think I'll do one for 4. If I ever get to 5,000, you never know, do you? I might just fucking give it up next week. My health problems and that, you don't know, do you? You never take anything for granted. Just make sure you're careful when you pee, lol. You won't look rather fetching with your nails done, mate. You would look rather fetching. Oh, don't. I've got a thing about nails, not gonna lie. I love nails. I keep trying. My missus is not really into them, but I've got a thing about girls with nails. I said to her, I'll quite happily, like 40 quid a month or whatever it costs, I'll quite happily pay for it. I love long nails. I love being tickled and scratched. It's like, literally, yeah, you have your nails. As long as you like give me a couple of tickles a week or whatever and scratches. Nails are pro. I know what you mean, mate. The tickle, yeah, exactly. That's it, mate. It's worth the 40 quid in my eyes. Definitely. As long as they actually do it. If they don't, it's like you're not getting your fucking nails done next month. England versus Germany in a beer off for 3,000 subs. Germany would slaughter England in a beer off because their beers actually have a decent amount of alcohol in. And I bought down shit. Have your toes done? It's very sexy posh frock. Oh fuck! Give me toenails done. I've always had a thing along nails. I don't know what it is, but Missy's got quite long nails, but they're natural. I can't complain. But some girls are like biting right down and all that, don't they? Keith Thomas, Good night. It's been great joining you. Hope you and your family have a great day tomorrow. Keith, same to you and your family, mate. Thank you for joining, Keith. Right, seriously, it's always a bloody pleasure talking to you, mate. I think you're a fucking awesome, mate. And thank you, right, for your super chat earlier and just being you, mate, because it's always such a pleasure to talk to you, mate, honestly. Mrs. Smith, not again, for fuck's sake. Like Keith, that's it. Keith, he's such a lovely guy, honestly. He really is. I'll see you on the next one, hopefully, mate, on Friday. Although, probably a good time to say, like Keith wasted on this channel, you little bitch! Jennifer, how dare you? Friday Night Lives could potentially be changed to Saturday Night Lives. I don't know. I don't know. But I will keep you updated. Andrew, you nutter. Why are you sending me another super chat? No. Sound like I'm disappointed. Obviously, I'm happy, but like, really sent me fucking 20 quid earlier, mate. Like, thank you, man. So seriously, like, thank you so much, mate. Honestly, I really, really appreciate it. I still don't get why anyone would fucking send me anything. Cheers, mate. Bosh! Fucking legend, man. Seriously. Going soon. Cole says, I'm 38. I just reconnected with my father. Haven't seen him since I was 10. Blimey, mate. I feel so happy. Feel so good. And don't. Oh, I need to go back up to that. And don't talk to anyone. So for. Oh, mate, that is brilliant. That is really good. Like, I don't know what your situation was, why you stopped talking to your father, but as a father, I'm not saying this has happened to you. Sometimes when things don't work out between a relationship, you can get fed a lot of bullshit from the mother. And then when you get old enough to realise and judge for yourself, if things turn out differently. And I hope that's not like I hope that's what's happened with you, but you just got in contact with your dad again. That's massive, and like you're happy, and that's a big deal. And I've had a similar thing with one of my daughters, which is why I'm like kind of relating to that. She's been fed shit by her mum all her life. Her mum's well, she might still be in there, but the biggest arsehole on the planet in my eyes. And I don't say that about all my exes, actually. I have an older son from another relationship and we get on really well. But this particular mother had so much shit about him, and it ain't true. And finally my daughter's getting old enough to make her own choices. And she's realising that the person she thought was the bad one is not the bad one. Oh man, I'm like feeling a bit emotional. In a minute, I just come on a Monday night. I was just genuinely thought like it might just be like a couple of people joining that, and like loads of people have joined, and we've had a good chat, and like people are donating money and stuff like that, and it's like thank you, man. I'm just for everyone for joining and that on a Monday, and joining to talk to me when you could be doing whatever. I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm sorry if I've missed some of your comments from me rambling. But I'm going to go from where I'm at now. But I instantly took my mum's side. I know, I might have missed another part of this, Cole, but I just can't keep up with the comments, mate, unfortunately. Because I like to like actually read them and, you know, not just like flick through them. But I instantly took to my mum's side, and I know it was a completely different story to what I was told. Feeling emotional too, bud. Yeah, I mean, what you're saying is like, I've been through it, mate, honestly. Like, not in the sense as being the kid, but I've been your dad, if you like. Your dad who's, you know, not had you in his life, and all of a sudden you're there. Like I know what it's like. Do you know what I mean? From your dad's point of view, and you being a kid and realizing that you're my daughter, if you like, and we kind of had the same situation going on. It's powerful. It is very emotional. And there's nothing wrong with being emotional. It's just, you know, things hurt, don't they? Like when you get painted by when you get told that you're shit when you ain't done nothing wrong, it's fucking hard. Mr. Smith, it's the truth. It's lost over when they're really small things, yeah. Parramatta, you should post your ex mouldy cheese in an envelope and buy a moose. What? As a peace offering. There's chaos in the household. Jesus Christ, let's join the channel. I don't believe in you, mate. Why do kids get cancer? I'm sorry, it's my point of view. I'll probably lose a few subscribers by saying this. It's just my opinion. I don't believe in any religion. I think it's all a load of shit. But that's just me. Atheist. It just causes problems and divide in the world. Nobody actually. Has anybody got a picture of what happened with Jesus in them days or whatever? No. How can you believe in something if you don't even know it's true? There's no evidence. That's just the way I look at it. You know, sorry if I've offended anybody, because everybody, like, I'm not like insulting you if you think different. That's just how I think. It's perfectly fine to think different from me. I'd rather just be honest, you know. You should post an I read that one already. Jennifer, fuck's sake, you're not Cole's dad too. I get what you mean, mate. Must be jarred. They don't. Oh, we've had a super chat. Let me go to super chat. Eric Remkerson, thanks for your next As the Beer Run. Cheers. Thanks so much, Eric, mate. I really, really appreciate your super generous donation to the channel, mate. Can people give Eric, a cheers and or a bosh in the chat for supporting the channel? Thank you so much, mate. Honestly, that's super, super kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. woken up. Oh man, I feel really fucking emotional, man. Just overwhelmed, I think. You won't lose subs at all. It's a good question. Things. My God, I don't care if I lose subs. I'll just be me. And if people support me, like me, and if people don't agree with me, then I hope that people just respect my opinion. Because I'm very truthful and I'm very out there. Like, not out there. I just say what I believe in, but I also don't have nothing against anybody that believes anything different. If you know what I mean, there's nothing wrong with being different. And people believe in different things, but I'm not gonna sort of not say what I believe in through risk of upsetting someone. Yeah. It's sometimes it gets you into trouble, but forget the magic tricks. This is unexpected. I believe I have a good reason to. Great fiddle play that, devil. Anyone voting Tory? You're right. Fuck off. Don't promote that shit, Oliver. Oliver is David Cameron's son. Don't listen to him, because he's going to try and get you all voting Tory. Vote reform. Get his old man and that lot out of it. Cheers, Eric. Cheers, bud. It's deeper thought, no religion, beer, mate. You seem like a good guy, mate. Thank you, Carl. I'm just me, mate. It's nobody likes me. Tory Black Eye Oliver. What's up, bruv? UK talking. How you doing, Martin? You're in the UK as well. It's a beer review channel, mate. I review beers on YouTube, and then when we do lives, we just all have a drink together and have a chat, and it's like a virtual piss up, so to speak. I'm not going to be on much longer. It's getting late. Yes, Para taking a good order in the balls. Coming over strong. What's the shittest beer you've ever drunk? Oh, there's been quite a lot of bad ones, I'm going to be honest, mate. Obviously, Carling's really bad, but I've had worse. Glen Canich done some stuff at Christmas. It was like a Christmas pudding and custard stout or something. It tasted like flat Coke, and it's supposed to be a stout. One that stands out right when I first started the channel, even though I didn't have a clue about beer. Right, I don't think my opinions would change. It was a pale ale, and it was called Mango Number 5, like the song, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you know, Mango Number 5. The beer was called, and it looked fun, and I thought, yeah, this is gonna be good. I took a sip of it, a few sips of it, walked out the back door and spat it out in the garden. I didn't realise my daughter's coat was there in the garden when I spat it out. It was like proper like I was going to be sick, so I was like, spat it out in the garden. And it's a brand new coat. Let's just say, that brand new coat didn't last very long because it stunk. Because I didn't even realise at the time that I'd done it, so it was left on there overnight. Yeah. Ruined the coat. Foster's Carling. Wish more people would feel what I did. I'm getting too emotional now. I'm going to take care of everyone. I didn't see. Did I miss more of what you said? Oh, wow. What? But I'm writing it now. Carl, you take care, mate. I've had quite a few beers. I don't know if I've misinterpreted something you said, or whether I just missed some stuff. No problem, I vote for the... But take care, Cole, and mate, it's been a pleasure chatting to you tonight. And Friday or Saturday, I don't know, say Friday night live, because they won't do more after getting up for school. Routine. And my favourite beer is Canberra. Fucking arsehole. Worst beer is probably Span. Fucking trolling Tory bastard. No, you're alright really, mate. Mr. Chico, don't think the political message showed up, Adam. And probably not. You know what YouTube's like, but it's not me ignoring you. Like I said, if YouTube don't like your comment, I don't see it. Or sometimes there's just too many comments for me to keep up. Which is kind of mad, because I've only got a small channel. But we're a talkative little bunch, us lot. Which is a good thing. Because sometimes you go on like channels with way more subscribers and nobody bloody talks. And I really like that about you lot. That's enough drink. That's a rough drink. It's tickle time. Andrew Stevens, see you next time, buddy. Finishing my Hassel Roader. Hassel, are you enjoying it? Before you go, Andrew, are you enjoying it? Because I thought that was a really nice beer. Really nice Pilsner. I really did enjoy that keg, and I need to get another one, because I've only had the one keg that I reviewed. I've not had it again since. I'm starting to reorder kegs that I liked again when they're on offer. And thank you for your 2 super chats again, Andrew, before you leave, mate. Spot on. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? It's really good. When I had that keg, my brother was round and he had a couple of pints of it with me. He liked it as well. Thank you for joining. It's been great chatting to you, Stephen, and thank you again for the super chats, mate. Honestly, it really does help more than you know, mate. So thank you. Reform deporting giraffes. I can't go back to Africa. No caviar or decent wine available. That was funny that time. I think it was the first time you ever came on camera, Oliver, and you was drinking wine on the beer review channel, and everyone was like, what the fuck? And from then you're like David Cameron's son who had sex with a giraffe, and we love you really, mate. It's just a bit of banter in it. Bollock, is that Bollock? Bollock. That's a very nice ballsy name. When are you doing your next live stream? I need to go to bed. Bollock. Friday, it should be Friday or Saturday. If you subscribe to the channel, when you subscribe, there's a little bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, it will give, or this is to anybody who's already subscribed as well. When you subscribe, you hit the little subscribe button. There's a bell next to it. If you hit the bell icon, it will give you a notification on your phone or whatever device you're on, and it will say, oh, the Beer Monster Reviews is live, so you'll know. If you don't want to do that, because it could get annoying if you do it with multiple people, add me on Facebook, because when I go live, I'll share it on Facebook that I'm live. The link to my Facebook is on my YouTube channel page. Yeah, add me as a friend on Facebook. If I don't accept you, just send me a message saying, oh yeah, I'll meet you off YouTube. I'll add you, because I get a lot of tarts fucking trying to sell their vagina to me because I'm a YouTuber. For some reason. Even though you make fuck all off of YouTube, it's like, unless you've got like a massive channel. I do that paper round. The only reason I'll get any, that's why I'm so grateful earlier, it's like, make fuck all out of the, oh here we go, I've got one for here, Andrew, but, so anybody else wants to have me on Facebook, go ahead and I'll accept you. You're mad, lol. I bet you like Kestrel Super Strength too. Super Kestrel. Nice tattoo, bud. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, it caused me a lot of drama, shall we say. Oliver, nothing wrong with drinking wine. I get hate off tarts drinking Carling. There's nothing wrong with drinking wine. If you're a posh bastard. And David Cameron's son. But us sort of like regular folk have to drink Velda Schloffen £3.50 for 4 cans. I'm only joking, mate. There's no wrong with drinking wine. I actually don't mind some wines as well. I tried one the other day I quite liked, and I'm not a wine drinker. Don't slaughter me if it's like the red wine of Lambrini. But it's called 19 Crimes or something, and it's a red wine, and it was quite nice. Carling, aka water. Carling's worse than water. Give me water any day. Sorry, Adam, I'll stop advertising my gash. Oliver, Oliver, you get your head kicked in drinking. What's that? Madry? No, fuck that, mate. I ain't drinking no Madry. I tell you, it looks like Madry, doesn't it? It's better than Madry, and it's only £3.50 for 4 tins. But it does look like, it looks like a German Madry, doesn't it? It does. Fucking French brewed German Madry. Velder Schloffen. Yeah. That actually looks shitter than Madry. At least Madry's got like a fake Tyson Fury on it and a posh little like spotted suit or whatever it is. Yeah, it doesn't look as fan. Don't believe all the adverts, guys. This is no worse than Madry. It's like at least half the price. Don't believe what you see on the adverts. Carlsberg, probably the best lager in the world. And probably one of the worst. Budweiser, the king of beers. Really? I can imagine you with a wine glass. I couldn't imagine you with a wine glass. I don't normally drink out of a wine glass. I just drink it straight out of the bottle, mate. Like that. Olivia, I think some guy got a hump the other night. Martin Core, I see red can cuz. Oliver, mental, no such thing as a free speech, especially when you're Christian Kane. When you play shit. Very true. Jennifer, Adam, you could try Thunderbird wine, 18%. Whoa! I think my tits are hairy enough, don't you? So about that. That's normally for the OnlyFans only. Again, it's nice in Denmark though. Don't read out loud, you'll be in trouble. Lidl does some good cider. 369 for 4 cans. Woodgate cider, 6%. Tastes very citrus, beautiful drink. I don't really go Lidl that much, Cole, because Woodgate's grumpy. And it's not that close to me, and I'm more of an Aldi sort of man, because I'm not really more of an Aldi sort of man. Aldi's closer to me. Call your local. The local German shop. Can I unmod you, please? Sure. There you go. You don't like being a mod? Fair enough. It's Nobody's forced him being a moderator. How dare you swear at me? Adam, I'm mod for Oliver. Alright, Andrew. Oh, I thought I clicked the wrong person then. Andrews took your place. You just got replaced like a cheap whore there, Oliver. Just out of interest, Oliver, why did you want to be unmoderated? Adam, whatever. We've got a new recruit, Andrew, in. It took quite a while. Went through many job interview processes and applications. Does that make you? Oh God! Be like wives. Oh, Jennifer, you real. I dropped out Oliver like I do women. No, I think you guys know I'm not a bad guy. I'm genuinely too pissed to type. It's hurting my head. Go to bed then, Carl, my man. Don't put yourself through torture. Come and join us on Friday. I'm going to be wrapping it up soon anyway. I'm going to finish this beverage and I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. I've got nothing left on the perfect draft, and the 4 cans of Wilderschloffenhofen I've had are the only beers that I've not got that I need to review in the house. And if I put the spatting on, it's going to be foamy because it needs to sell. It always won't be. Well, I'm sorry if I've missed anyone's comments. I always won't be a moderator. Keep me, please. I always want to be a moderator. Oh, I've got no intentions of getting rid of you, mate. I love you, mate. Mod dishing out bands for no reason the other night was sad to see. It's probably just pissed, mate, to be fair. I got the power! David Cameron. You don't own a fucking, what? No. Banned. Oh, you joking, mate. It was a bit crazy and a bit hectic. If you ban some people for no reason, then it's not biggie. It was just crazy that night. We just got completely ramsacked for just a load of random people joined and just needed mods and like, alright, thank you for helping out. It's probably not the only one who got carried away, I don't know, but it was like crazy. No, Carl, no, I'm having fun. Time to make more kids. You make me out to be such a slut. How dare you? Eric says, I've had that beer you're drinking in bottles in Asda. Yeah, it's really, really cheap. I'm a cheap whore. You know, I might review beers, but I'm just a normal guy like the rest of you. Like, I might review a beer that costs £10. It doesn't mean I drink it all the time. That particular beer, or it's more than that, it's like 14 quid, was sent to me by a subscriber. A lot of the expensive beers that I drink have been sent to me by people and stuff like that. And just regular guy on a normal day, I'm drinking Wilderschloffenhofen or Tyskie or just, you know, the same sort of shit everyone else drinks. Apart from like the really bad stuff like Carlsberg. No, I reviewed the kegs on the Perfect Draft. Of course, I'm going to drink the rest of the keg after I reviewed it. Does that make me a bad person? Carl says, I still have a can of K left. Too many mods spoil the broth. We should have a pub quiz. Well, check out his Facebook vote cookie. Jennifer. We have Duff on draft in our local games bar. Carl says you can buy Duff beer in Aldi. Yeah, to be honest with you, this reminds me a little bit of that, funny enough, and this is from some Asda. Reminds me a little bit of that Duff beer. Actually, it's about that sort of level, you know. Reversal of ABV reduction in beers, free milk and chocolate. Chip cookies for school kids. Yeah, if you've got me on Facebook, check out the stuff that Jennifer does. A lot of this is just pure abuse. I should unmoderate her and permanently ban her from the channel, really. But she's nice, really. She means it in a nice way. She's a lovable arsehole, if you like. But you can tell she's a nice person. But she loves a bit of banter. There's nothing wrong with that. Currently drinking a Yorkshire decaf tea. Decaffeinated tea, what's the point in that? It's like shagging with a condom on, isn't it? What's the point? Jack. Bro, I'd love to have a session with you. You filthy slag, you. I'm not a cheap whore, mate. I mean, joking, I know you weren't really, mate. It just sounded bad, so I went with it, you know what I mean? I would say I'd love to have a session with you as well, but then it's just going to sound even worse, isn't it? I love Southgate. Oliver's just decided not to be a mod anymore. Now I think he's trying to get permanently banned from the channel. Oliver, you're kind of hard on skim milk. That's why you got to the kids out. Nobody has called me a filthy slag before. But has anybody called? Well, nobody's called you a filthy slag before. But I called you a filthy slag in a loving way. In a friendly way. If a posh bloke can't drink PG tips like normal people, Parramatta, I'd love a session of men getting together, hugging and spreading love like men do together. Love you too, buddy. I'm going shortly, people. I've run out of beer. Much fun me sitting here without a beer, would it? I don't think I could do life without a beer because of my anxiety, to be honest with you. 8% before I come on. I've had like 4 cans of this Schloffenhofen, Velder Schloffenhofen. You can always see it. Little towel there. Bash. Oh yeah, Velder Schloffenhofen. Yeah, what a beer. It's not that good. It's a good beer. If you've not got a lot of money, I recommend it. Honestly. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, that's why I'm drinking it. You know, I'm in the same boat as everybody else. You know, I had a few on the old lower barrels on the PD, which is now gone. I've got to change the keg. Apart from that, the only other beers I've got are stuff I need to review. I don't really want to break into them. What's the time anyway? What is the time? It is 20 past 12. To be fair, it's getting quite late for a Monday. Guys, like for a Monday, it's actually been blinding. Like, it's been well good. It was spontaneous as well. I didn't think anybody was going to join because it was a Monday. It's been really good. I've just run out. Worst thing ever. Even more reason for me to go, Cole. Because I'm only going to make you like, oh, you can have another beer. So we can chat for a bit longer now. It's a Monday night. Behave yourself, people. Do you know what I mean? Behave. Be like me. Be a good boy or girl. Stop being soft. Good night, all. Thanks for the live, Adam. We meant to be mega. Toys are done, Oliver. They betrayed us. Carl, you're a legendary, my friend. Take it easy, and I'll see you on your next live stream. Thank you, mate. I really hope you do, Carl. I really hope to see you again, mate. It's been great chatting to you, and all of you. I'm not gone just yet. I've got a couple more mouthfuls. I feel like you're trying to get rid of me now, people. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I'm going, I don't actually go as well. If you know the channel well. If everybody's trying to get rid of me, I'm going to go. Do you know what I mean? If I get a one more massive protest, it could change. I'm not saying I want to go, but it's getting quite late. Need we? Night. Sounds fun. One more beer. Same here. I say I'm going, but I'm still thinking one more. That's life, innit? Drink a beer. Night, buddy. Take care, mate. Please. Mate, pleasure. Oh, bless you, mate. Andrew. Thank you so much. You're a fucking legend, mate. Honestly. Go. Have attendance. Sorry, getting political again. Vote Chico. Tenants Super. I've reviewed a keg of Tenants on the Perfect Draft the other week. Oh, God. If you've not seen that review, it's something like, if you go on the beer reviews playlist, it won't be far down there. If you go to like my channel playlist, beer reviews, yeah, it won't be far back. Let's say I wasn't impressed. Yeah, it wasn't very good. I've tried Tenant Super as well, but I'm not sure if I've reviewed it on the channel. I've done a few super strength beers, like really strong ones. I've done Holston Black, which is like 10.5%, and I've done a beer called Carpackie, and I'm not being racist, but the beer is actually called Carpackie. That was about 10% or something as well. It's like one of my most popular videos, and it was like right when I first started, just because a load of Polish people said, I can't believe you drunk this crap, basically, in the comments. We just watched you thinking English guy drinking a beer that nobody would drink if they had any self-respect and stuff like that in the comments. I'm like, oh, thank you, thanks. That's how you discovered me, is it? Because you thought, who's this English twat drinking the shittest beer with? Is you like thinking, oh yeah, people really like my video I made. No, it's just people watching you from Poland thinking you're a twat because you're drinking a really crap beer. The Bowie, I had that at the corner shop near me. Carpackie, yeah. What's that? A car dealer in Bradford? 9%. Yeah, it's something crazy. I don't know. 9%, probably something. It's got to be around that mark. At least 8. 8. It's yeah. If you say it's 9%, you've read it recently. It's 9%. I just can't remember. Got to try buck fast if you're desperate. I think it's off of try. I've just not reviewed it. Naughty words equals anything political. True. Bloke in a BMW on finance. £1.50 a can. What for the car packet? I think I paid about £3 for my can. Can't remember. It probably says it in the review, but it's a long time ago when I first started the channel, and I didn't start my channel as a beer expert. I just started it as a guy who used to drink the same beer every night, or one of like maybe 5 beers. Like everybody, like a lot of, I'd say like the normal sort of guy in the UK who drinks maybe one of maybe 5 different cheap lagers or something every night. I just decided to just try as many beers as I can, and I just went on a journey. And when I first started, I didn't have a clue about beer, and I've learned as I've gone along now. I've just tried beers from all over the world, and you learn as you go. That's what I've done. I'm still definitely far from an expert, but I think I've got a good taste buds, which is what I think has helped me a lot. But I think that's come from a love of, even before I started the channel, just always been like fan of cookery and cooking and stuff like that. So Mr. and Mrs. Quick Half Hasselroder. Mrs. I think I can't even read now. It is really small. I've got my glass on. Mrs. in bed and a quick half from Hasselroder. I thought you said me and you was Mrs. and Mrs. Hasselroder. Yeah, that's a cracking pint, Andrew. That isn't it? I can't wait to get that king again because it's like proper pilsner. Over, you have your you have your skag. We will stick to beer. Paramount, old school soccer aim. Oh, that used to be class. I used to really enjoy that. Soccer aim back in the day. How's the spanner, Andrew? Genius and original comedic excellence. What is? Oh, Soccer I Am. Yeah. Andreas. May time you out soon. I do need to get a couple of, like, there's moderators and then there's like proper moderators, like, and I need a couple of them. It's like you get a normal moderator, I forget the name for it, but there's another tier of moderator. I've not got any yet, because I don't really know how it all works, but I think they have the power to kick moderators if they abuse their power. And they also kind of like, just say for example, the chat's going mad because like YouTube's recommended a load of random people to a little small channel like mine, which has happened a couple of times. They can put it in like subscriber only mode, or they can like slow it down so that people can only send one message every minute, or put it in sub zone. I don't know. There's just things they can do that I don't have the time to do. Like sometimes when the chat's going mad, just to be able to have someone that can just slow it down and make it so that people can only send one message. Like if people are spamming and that, and you don't necessarily want to kick everyone that's spamming, but I can get a moderator that has the power that people can only send a message every minute, and it gives everyone a chance to speak, kind of thing. There's things like that. I've not got any of them yet. don't know if I can trust any of you slags to do it. That's the thing. I don't know what other powers it gives you. Does it let you delete my channel? I don't know. Did miss out on having Nickers done. I mean, don't mean being named a over being about. Oh. Messages are being deleted. I don't know what's going on. Can't even get my. How many played? Message deleted by Michael. Why did you time Power Matter out, Michael? Power Matter's alright, mate. I don't know what he said, but he might have been joking. Got the Carlin out, bruv. Not me. Yeah, I know, it wasn't you. Anyway, people, I'm going to wrap it up, I think. It's getting late. It's Monday. People got things to do tomorrow. I don't want to ruin your days or my day. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you for joining the live tonight. And thank you for helping me get to 2,500 subscribers very recently. And just thanks for the fun. Thanks to the people that have donated. Thanks to everyone who's chatted, liked the stream, commented on the stream or any of my videos, or even done anything to help my channel or support the channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you on Friday or Saturday. I'll confirm it soon. I'll put out one of them little community posts or something, and add me on Facebook is the best thing to do, because I always share them there. And the merch, yeah, Jennifer, I still need time for that, because I don't want to do it half-heartedly. I want to make good merch. Good morning. Was I turned out? Yeah, he was. It wasn't by me, Paramount. I didn't see what happened, so I won't comment on that. But I'm going now, I'm disappearing, and I want to thank you all. Take care, people. Till next time. Bye-bye, darlings. Stay safe, you dirty slags. Bush. Good night. Bush. Yep. I don't do social media, but I'll catch you next time. Yeah, no worries. If you've subscribed, hit the bell button next to the subscribe button, and then you get a notification. That's a good way to do it as well, so if you don't want to miss out. So you get a notification, it'll tell you when I go live. That little bell button helps a lot with that. Hey Beer Monster, DM me tomorrow. You're free. How do I don't know how I DM you tomorrow. Ready subbed. Good night, bro. Paramount, have you got my email address? If anyone wants to email, it's Adam D.A. as in da. Adam D.A. Gunner. Adam the Gunner. Adam D.A. Gunner at gmail.com. You can email me there and chat to me there if you want to. Oh, if you've got Xbox Live, I think. Right, till next time, I'm going to fuck off now. Take care, people. Bush.